Rated R, this is a warning, you better avoid. Poets are paranoid, DJs destroy. Yes, I came back.
Trying to come up off my thing, yeah. I never do that shit to you cause it's like, yeah. Dude, you just got locked up, man, free boy out of the chain. And I love that nigga that day, he'll catch me a break. If this shit on you talk about, bitch, better not do that shit. I'ma lose my shit. My nigga got a stick, I ain't even gotta say he gon' do that shit. He gon' shoot that bitch. Big ass FM, but it's there, go through all that shit. Got a lot of shit. I've been through, but it's like 10 times, I don't do all that shit. And it's crazy how a nigga came up cause I called it. Big Glock on my side, take precautions. Filling my cup up with mud cause I'm ballin'. It's so crazy how I made it, I caught it. Remember when...
What's up with everybody? It's your boy Mookie Jones for Rated R Sports Debates. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell for notification, man, and follow us on all of our social media platforms. Follow us on our Twitter, our TikTok, and our Instagram at Rated R Sports Debates, man. Let's go ahead and get into this, man. Last night was an embarrassing loss for the Clippers, for Clipper fans. Last night when the Clippers played the Denver Nuggets on national television. And we barely scored damn near 15 points in the first quarter. We was getting our ass beat, right? It was one point at a time where we was getting beat so bad. Tyronn Lue quit on our starters. Tyronn Lue just basically sat there and said, "I'm gonna play our bench guy. I'm gonna play our third, fourth guy rotations in the lineup because this game is over." Right? Instead of just letting them play out there and figuring out and build chemistry on the floor, Tyronn Lue just pulled the starters out there and said, "You know what? It's over. So we might as well just play the third stringers and fourth stringers," which that was just complete stupid, complete idiotic. But the Clippers right now are not a championship contender. I said it on my last episode, ladies and gentlemen. I sat there and said that right now we're not where we want to be. Right now we're not a championship contender team because we're losing against one of the teams that's supposed to be contending in the Western Conference badly. We're not even scoring 20 points in the first quarter. But Kawhi Leonard, the Clippers' best player, not a Visa Zubac. Somebody said Visa Zubac was the best player on the Clippers. Was crazy. But Kawhi Leonard came out there and said that he basically just agreed with everything I said, man. This Tyronn Lue is literally sabotaging the Los Angeles Clippers, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to, take a look or read what Kawhi Leonard said about yesterday's loss and about Tyronn Lue. He took a shot at Tyronn Lue, ladies and gentlemen. He said, "I mean, obviously, nobody wants to lose by that amount of points," Leonard said. "You want to get it back pretty much. You want to get back out there on the floor and do what you can to either get a win or even the same night, rather than sit and watch, just coming from me." Leonard went deeper in doing so, conveyed a difference in philosophy with Lue about how he would have approached the second half. Basically, Leonard isn't so quick to burn the tape. "I feel like these are the times where we need to be in there, dig it out ourselves, those holes, and learn what we're doing instead of flipping the page and going to the next game," Leonard said. But yeah, that's me. That's just from my perspective. This is Kawhi Leonard took two double Glocks and aimed it at Tyronn Lue head, said, "What are you really doing?" Right? Y'all got to understand about the Los Angeles Clippers, ladies and gentlemen. One of the things that the Clippers are struggling, it's just one of them, I'm just pointing out, it's chemistry. Guys don't know how to play around with each other. It's straight isolation ball. It's not no real system. It's not no real scheme. It just, running, ghost strings and pistol action, and it just no real plays are being ran, right? And the thing the Clippers are struggling with is that camaraderie, that chemistry. And I don't understand why Tyronn Lue pulled the starters out when the starters need feeling around each other. They need to know how to play with each other. They need to know how that if their shot is not going in, what can they do to get easy buckets, right? And pulling them out in the second half and just basically just give up on the game and moving on to the next game is not going to help. And that's why Kawhi Leonard, um, you know, spoke out on the shit that Tyronn Lue did, because at the end of the day, this man Tyronn Lue is not no good coach. I've been trying to tell y'all this, man. Tyronn Lue is not no good coach, ladies and gentlemen. He's not. This man, the main point of why the Clippers are struggling this year is rotations. This man Tyronn Lue stay playing these 3-guard lineups and expecting us to not get killed on the boards. These guys need the ball in their hands to be effective. And guys like, you play in a lineup with guys like Luke Kennard, Reggie Jackson, Norman Powell. It's just, those guys are defensive liabilities. And this man Tyronn Lue stay playing these 3-guard lineup rotations, right? Then Reggie Jackson, if he's not scoring, he's not impacting the game worth nothing. He's a turnover machine, right? And in transition, he don't know what to do. He has low IQ, but this man Tyronn Lue still has this man starting. Reggie Jackson is not no championship caliber starting point guard for this team. Terrence Mann deserved to start over Reggie Jackson. Luke Kennard deserved to start above Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson needed to be demoted back to the goddamn bench. He doesn't do nothing to impact the game with his rebounding, with his playmaking, and with his defense. All he's out there to do is space out the floor, catch and shoot, and score occasionally at times. But at the end of the day, I'm glad Kawhi Leonard came out there and killed Tyronn Lue for literally just basically quitting on a team and basically just bitching their starters, acting like that's going to help. No, what's going to help is them guys being out there, getting chemistry, getting camaraderie, knowing what to play with each other, right? And that's the thing. And when people sit there and say, "Oh, Moot, well, they don't have chemistry, Moot." Why you think they don't have chemistry? Because guys are not out there consistently playing with one another, right? And at the end of the day, when you dive deep in the water, when you break it all the way down, ladies and gentlemen, this medical staff being conservative with their players and not allowing guys like Kawhi and John Wall play back-to-backs and having John Wall on a minute restriction, this is not going to work. This is not going to work, ladies and gentlemen. And the Clippers are failing. They're failing at doing this shit. Like, this is the thing, bro. When you out there on the basketball court, you're going to risk being injured. Not playing back-to-backs is not going to help the possibility of getting injured, bro. Because if you're out there on the court, you're going to get injured. Because that's the risk of playing this game at a high level. And at the end of the day, the medical staff, coaching, the rotations, all of this is holding the Clippers back. And this is the reason why the Clippers are struggling. They've been on a 4-game losing streak. Real talk. This is why they're struggling, ladies and gentlemen. So at the end of the day, this man Tyronn Lue is not a great coach. I don't know what people have in defending this guy, but he's not a great coach. He's literally been the reason why the Clippers haven't been reaching their potential this season, because his rotations was horrible. He don't have a great lineup. There's no way that you have a 6'8" Robert Covington and he's getting DMPs every goddamn game. It's no way that we go get John Wall, a point guard that can play, make, getting down in transition and make the skip pass in the corner. There's no way that this man is not even starting over Reggie Jackson, right? It's no way that that this man played 3-guard lineup and expecting us to get rebounds, getting boards and shit, especially when Zubac gets off the floor. Like, this is things that making players right now is frustrated. And some of the stuff that y'all don't even know that I'm not going to really tell y'all, but It's a lot of players right now is very, very frustrated with Tyronn Lue, bro, that I've been hearing. It's a lot of players. It's not just Kawhi Leonard. It's other players in that locker room right now. It's frustrated with Tyronn Lue in his decision making. Make sure y'all smash the like button as y'all coming in. This right here is unacceptable, bro. Unacceptable, man. Real talk. So at the end of the day, there needs to be some moves for this team. There need to be some changes to this roster. Because Kawhi Leonard's frustrated that this man Tyronn Lue is quitting on a goddamn team and he's not playing the starters extended minutes, especially if they are getting blown out. They got to figure this shit out. And there's no way that this man Tyronn Lue consistently doing this shit. He did this shit against the Pistons. He did it against the Pistons. Gave up on the team with 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Right? And then last night, yes, the Clippers getting their ass beat by damn near 30. But you let them guys be on the goddamn floor and figure this shit out, bro. Instead of just pulling your starters out there, playing on the goddamn bench, and say, you know what, move on to the next game. This man, Tyronn Lue, is not no good coach. He's not. Shout out to Ricky, man. He said coaching horrible, rebounds horrible, IQ horrible, stop talking horrible, effort horrible. Shot taking horrible, effort horrible, and their turnover machines, they sad and pathetic. Something has to change. If not, then no championship. I agree. The issue is not, yes, Kawhi and PG should be playing more, right? I think Kawhi Leonard played, 16 games this season. But we already know that this man is not playing back-to-back. That's not the issue. The issue that this man, Tyronn Lue, does not have a consistent – he does not know to go deep in his bench and get them guys that we actually sign. There's no way the Clippers have the deepest roster in the NBA, and this man don't know how to use the deepest roster in the NBA. He just don't know how to use it, and he's struggling. Look at his body language. Look at his facial expression. It's like he don't care. It's like he don't give a fuck. It's sad, bro. It's sad. He said, yeah, Tyronn Lue needs to be placed. Who you think should coach the Clippers? I'm looking at Ime Udoka. I want Ime. All right? So, it is what it is, bro. I just, when you think about it, bro, Kawhi frustrated. I'm frustrated. Clipper Nation is frustrated because we're seeing this happen on a consistent nightly basis every time. We're seeing this happen every single time, bro. Right? So I can't do it with it. We can fix it around. We can change it around, but it starts now. It starts now. Right, and there needs to be some changes on this roster, which there are going to be some changes on this roster. I won't be surprised if guys like Reggie Jackson and Marcus Morris get traded because they got low IQ. Right, they got low IQ. They're just not good for this team. Like Reggie, and it is until the trade deadline happens, ladies and gentlemen. The fix need to be limits. Take Reggie Jackson, put him on the goddamn bench. I would start Terrence Mann because if we're not going to be a great offensive team, at least we can hang our hat on the defensive side of the ball and put Terrence Mann in the starting lineup, right? Limit Marcus Morris minutes to play Robert Covington more alongside with Nicholas Batum. I think sometimes Reggie Jackson, if he don't have his shot going on, I think sometimes that he needs to sometimes be on DNPs because if he's not scoring, if he's not shooting that long ball pretty well, he don't do nothing to impact the game. So I might as well bring a guy in John Wall who can get downhill, get in transition, finish around the rim, make the skip pass to the corner. Might as well play him. Right? It's just, oh my God. What else I got to catch on? So yeah, Kawhi Leonard was just very, very frustrated. Kawhi just very frustrated, man. Kawhi Leonard was upset that this man Tyronn Lue quit on his team on national television, sat there and benched his starters on national television, bro. Like this was so embarrassing, bro. Like we barely scored 40 points throughout midway of the goddamn third quarter, bro. It was so embarrassing, bro. Like you can't get your ass beat when you got Kawhi and PG like this, embarrassingly in the goddamn in a national television game against one of the top tier teams in the Denver Nuggets. We're nowhere near their level right now. We're nowhere near their level. Real talk. 3 Glock, bro. You's a troll, bro. Like you really a troll. I'm annoying with everything you say. You's a troll, bro. You's a troll. All you niggas that sit there want to put the blame on one player, and that's the reason why we're losing. You just clearly don't watch the games, and you clearly don't watch Clipper games whatsoever. Because it's more than that. It's more than that, bro. Real talk. He said, fuck it. At this point, Paul George ain't been healthy for years. These dudes can't get any camaraderie like that, and Tyronn Lue's coaching like trash. That's facts. Chadi, this man 3 Glock is a panel whore. He has no life. He goes to every channel, trolling their comic section, right? And then come to everybody else to spit that same bullshit, bro. He has no life. He's on YouTube 24/7, right? Crazy. Somebody said, what happened to Super Chats? Super Chats will be back next month. The YouTube paused it for some reason, but they will be back. They will be back. And memberships will be back too. So, it is what it is, bro. Absolutely, Senator. Tyronn Lue quit on the Clippers last night. He quit on them. Instead of just sitting there and saying, you know what? I know my 2 stars are not playing well right now. I know that we're getting our ass beat, but the problem about the Clippers, they need chemistry. They need camaraderie. Last night's game in the second half will be the perfect time to do that. You have Kawhi and PG play extended minutes, get a rhythm, get a feel of each other. If the shot is not going in, you get to the basket. Just do every different ways to score. We could have did that in a perfect game against the Denver Nuggets. There's no way you pull your starters out there and expect that's going to work. It's just crazy. Don't worry. 3 Glock probably go back to troll heaven. I'll probably send him troll heaven. Like I send Mark to troll heaven, I'll probably send 3 Glock to troll heaven. Well, let me get this link in here, man. I want to get people's opinion on this, man. It was a crazy stream last night, high off emotions. I you know what I'm saying? But it just right now, we just done, bro. I mean, right now, the Clippers right now, we got to have some changes. If I'm Kawhi and PG, they need to play tonight. Kawhi and PG need to play tonight, right? They need to play tonight, bro. Real talk, bro. They didn't play the whole second half in last night's game against the Denver Nuggets. They need to play tonight, bro. I don't even care if they on minute restriction. They asked him to goddamn play because we on a 4-game losing streak, bro. We can't afford to lose tonight. We got to get our shit together, bro. We not no good team right now. We not no championship contenders. We not no good team. We're just. But I'm glad Kawhi called this nigga out because he's been a horrible coach this year. What on with Avatar?
Now, you right about they need to play tonight because I was saying, yeah, I would have took them out too yesterday because they got a back-to-back. But if they don't play tonight, there's no excuse for why'd you take them out then? Why'd you rest them basically in that second half?
Agree.
Like it makes no sense. So they have to play tonight, especially Kawhi, because what they really need is, and it's not Kawhi's fault. They just need to learn how everybody needs to learn how to play with Kawhi. You know what I mean? Like Norman Powell needs to be able to I need to know how to get my rhythm off the bench when Kawhi's around. That's another thing I said about this.
That's not the issue, though.
That's not. There's a lot of issues. I think one of the biggest issues is rotation-wise, they may have too many players. Like it,
You mean too many like of the same players?
not just the same. They have too many players that, in my opinion, deserve to play. Like when Reggie Jackson looks at John Wall, he doesn't think that John Wall should play more than him. And then when John Wall looks at Reggie Jackson, John Wall goes, you know what? I should be playing more than this guy. You know what I mean?
I think they got I think they got too many of the same players because if you look at Reggie, if you look at guys like Luke Kennard and Norman Powell, them guys need the ball in their hands to be effective. And I just think that them guys are guys to look to score first, right? Not to play make, not to pass. And I think that those are two of the same players that we have.
You guys
what
do
I'm
have
saying,
redundant guards. Now, you're right there, but I also think the rotation needs to be cut from 11 guys to like 8-9 guys.
No, but the thing you're not hearing what I'm saying is that when you think about it, there's no way that you're playing these 3 guard lineups and you got a 6'8" wing and Robert Covington out there and he's having DNPs. What's the big thing about the Los Angeles Clippers? It's rebounding and turnovers. And when Zubac gets off the goddamn floor, we're getting killed in the paint because you know why? We don't have nobody out there that's long, tall, lengthy that can go out and get boards.
That's facts. I have no idea why Rocco doesn't play.
So
like some games he plays and the other games he gets like 9 minutes. I don't understand that at all.
So what I'm saying is that when you think about it, we're just not a good team right now. There's a lot of changes that need to be made, but the one main thing that's about the Clippers is coaching, and it's about the rotations. Like if you look at the Los Angeles Clippers, we don't get easy shots worth nothing. The only thing we get easy shots if Kawhi claps to the paint and he makes a skip pass to the corner and he shoots and guys like Reggie or Nick Batum have a wide open 3 and they hit it and shit. That's the only easy shot you can get because they got a wide open 3 and they can hit. But it's just no easy shots. It's just straight isolation ball. Your turn, my turn. You'll run pistol action. We'll run ghost screens for Reggie. It's no real offensive scheme. It's like everybody just playing this iso ball dumb shit. But to get back on the main topic, I'm glad Kawhi Leonard called that nigga Tyronn Lue out because Tyronn Lue needs to be checked. And what I'm hearing behind the scenes, bro, it's not just Kawhi Leonard very frustrated with Tyronn Lue. It's other players that's very frustrated about Tyronn Lue, right? And people keep on saying, well, Mookie, why is there not playing back to back? Why Kawhi not playing back? Why he's not playing more? Because the medical staff is holding this Los Angeles Clippers team back for being more available to get the chemistry and to get the camaraderie, right? Kawhi Leonard even said last night he wants to play back to backs, but his quote was like, "It's not more what you can do." He said he wants to play back to backs, but the medical staff can't clear them to play back to backs. I mean, I'm trying to see if he's going to play tonight because PG and Kawhi is questionable tonight. They didn't absolutely rule Kawhi Leonard out tonight. So
if they don't play tonight, that's going to be what.
Because usually on the back to backs, average Joe, they will rule Kawhi Leonard out the following night before the back to back. They didn't rule Kawhi Leonard out tonight. It's PG and Kawhi still questionable tonight, but they need to play tonight, bro. They really need to play tonight. And I'm gonna say this too. There's guys on this roster that feel like they should be starting, and they're not starting. There's guys on this roster that feel as though that they're frustrated with the game plan and the plays that being ran. Bro, it's something deeper than that y'all know, that y'all seeing. Because I've been told something that it's not looking good right now, and that's why they're saying that the Clippers are going to make some changes on the trade deadline, and it's not going to be just one player going to be removed. It's going to be multiple. So that's why the Clippers right now. That's why the Clippers right now in last night loss, Abijo on national television, we're getting our ass beat by damn near 35-40. That's the cherry on the top where we need to make some moves. So
you can't be down by 40 in a nationally televised game. That's especially when you're trying to test yourself. And I'll tell you the worst part about that loss. They had 3 days off, so it's not like you're not rested. Like even though they were playing like a bunch of they came off an East Coast road trip, had a home game. They had 3 days off. You should have been rested for Denver. And for them to come out that lethargic, that's all bad.
Kawhi and PG play like garbage. I mean, it's just the team just play like whole as garbage. It's just crazy, man. Make sure y'all smash like something.
But here's the thing though. It's still no reason to panic though, because I said this before the season started. I expected a slow start from the Clippers. I expected them to have that ups and downs.
Herm.
Now I'm gonna tell you why though.
Herm, I'm gonna say this, Herm. We're like what, the first week of January, and we still haven't figured out a consistent rotation where that's going to impact the team in a positive way. This man Tyronn Lue, we're still into January, and Tyronn Lue does not know how to put out a proper lineup out there to compact opposing teams with what they're doing and fix our issues.
But
I mean, that right there just is crazy. Go ahead.
Nah, but it's not surprising to me because I called it before the season started. I felt like Tyronn Lue wasn't going to be able to handle the talent that he has on the team, and I felt like he was going to play certain guys more because of loyalty. So I expected it. Now it's going to be to the point, I think, the Lawrence Franks of the world, the Jerry West of the world, they got to put some fire in Ty Lue ass, and I think I put some fire to him. That's going to make Ty Lue that, man, look, I'm going to play whoever playing good. I don't give a damn who it is. David Boston doing his thing, he playing. If Amir Coffey doing his thing, he playing. He got to set that tone and set that standard. But first, he need to make a statement tonight. If he make this statement tonight, start John Wall and bring Reggie Jackson ass off the bench, I know it's registered with him.
Hey, Herm, what you think about this goal? Because this man Kawhi Leonard is about done with Tyronn Lue, bro. I think this is about to be close where Kawhi just snap on Tyronn Lue, bro. What you got on this the statement that Kawhi said? He said that I feel like times like he basically took a shot at Tyronn Lue. He said this was his post game quote last night. He said, I feel like these times are times where we need to be in there, dig it out ourselves, those holes, and learn what we're doing instead of flipping the page and going to the next game, Leonard said. What you got on that, Herm?
Moot, I think this is a sentiment that's been going on for the past month, though. I think Kawhi Leonard been upset at Ty Lue for the past month now.
Yeah.
And Kawhi understands that, man, if this motherfucker don't establish anything with our team and with our players and don't give defined roles, we gonna struggle all goddamn year long. So I think it's some shit going on. You may know more than me because you got you got more inside information. And you know certain things are going on.
What I was told her, it's not looking good in that locker room. It's not. That's what I'm saying.
There's something going on in that locker room, and I think I'm just giving an estimate. I think it's about 5-6 players.
Even John, man, I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah. Can't put too much out, but it's about 5-6 players upset at Ty Lue right now.
Yep.
About 5 or 6 of them motherfuckers. That's less than half your roster.
But let niggas tell you this. I ain't gonna, man. This is it's crazy. It's crazy. So
look, we try to tell Kobe Jordan, Captain ass, that there's a shit going on in the locker room. The medical staff got a part in it. Ty Lue don't know how to manage this talent right now. There's a lot of shit going on. Why the hell Robert Covington not playing, man? That's a personal shit.
That's our big.
That's a personal shit.
Herm, you getting into it, but that's what I'm saying. Like, why do you think Robert Covington is having these DNP? Why do you think this nigga ain't playing?
It's a personal shit behind the scenes.
Why is Terrence Mann ain't getting extended minutes? When Terrence Mann on the floor, great things happen on this team. Why is he not playing more? Why is he not even? I would start Terrence Mann.
Why Amir Coffey not getting minutes? Because he an energetic guy that knock down shots.
Bro, I told they got too many guys.
They do, yeah.
They got way too many guys. I'm just looking at the roster right now. You got Covington coming off the bench. That's one guy. Batum come off the bench. John Wall come off the bench. Terrence Mann come off the bench. Luke Kennard come off the bench.
Powell.
Norman Powell come off the bench. That's 6 guys right there, and we haven't even gotten to BJ Boston or Amir Coffey. That's literally 8 guys off the bench. So what? You playing 13? Like, that's crazy. They got too many guys.
It's a fact. And they be just wanting to throw them niggas in there like they supposed to get busy right when they call their name and shit.
Oh shit! I think I forgot Batum.
No, Batum be starting though.
Yeah,
No, they start Morris though,
This
Marquise.
right here crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie.
You see what I'm saying? Like, if you have too many guys, this is like one of the problems. They should move a couple of those pieces and get like something what they really need, which is a backup athletic big to Zubac.
Yeah, man. If Kawhi and PG don't play tonight, bro, we fucked. We're fucked, bro. We're fucked. And at the end of the day, bro, us keep on losing these games, we're gonna drop down in the ranking. Right now, the Clippers are the 6th seed. If we would have won this game, would have been closer to the 4th seed. If we would have come down to the Mavericks and stuff. But we just losing these games. We on the 4-game losing streak against the Indiana Pacers game. This is what y'all don't understand. People want to that's in the chat trolling just don't watch Clippers whatsoever. If you look at the Indiana Pacers game in that 4th quarter, the reason why we were struggling is because we couldn't get rebounds. We was overhelping on our man, and we allowed Miles Turner to kill them smaller guards. Zubac was out there, which Tyronn Lue did not put Zubac out there against the Indiana Pacers game. I mean, the Indiana Pacers went on that run, and they really killed us in the 4th quarter. They killed us in the 4th quarter, right? Then if you're looking at the what else game we lost to? The Heat game. Bad rotations, bad lineups, overplaying certain guys, and we end up losing to the goddamn Heat. To last night game, it just started off slow, started off slugs. We was missing a lot of shots, I will say that, but just playing in that lineup with a 3-guard lineup where you put in guys like Reggie Norm and Reggie Norm and Luke Kennard, that is not going to work on this team. And we couldn't get rebounds, especially when Zubac gets off the floor. It's a lot of things that need to happen for this team, bro. A lot of things. And the one thing starts with Tyronn Lue. Tyronn Lue just not.
Yeah.
He's been one of the worst coaches in the NBA this year, and nobody not seeing that shit because everybody want to go off that narrative of what the media's been pushing that he's one of the best coaches in the NBA. Like, come on, bro. Like that's false. Because if you've been actually watching him, he's not been doing a great job coaching.
All right, Mookie, I got a question though. When it comes to the rotation, who would you like minimize their minutes and get out of the rotation and then play more? Because when you got 12 guys, like who do you?
I would play Terrence Mann. I would play Terrence Mann more. I would also limit Reggie Jackson minutes. I will limit Marcus Morris minutes. When Zubac come off the bench, Robert Covington should be playing and extend his minutes a little bit more. John Wall, I feel like his minutes should go up a little bit, but his minutes gonna stay relatively the same until he's been clear playing back to backs. Those are the easiest fix ever. Limit Reggie Jackson minutes, limit limit Marcus Morris minutes. Play guys like Terrence Mann, young, athletic, rebounds, push the pace in transition, and play guys like Robert Covington, who's a stretch forward, but he can play the 5. He's a great help side defender under the basket. He can space out the floor. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should play, bro.
Yeah, see, right. I'm like, because all those guys can still space the floor and do all the things that those other starters do, but they have like better IQ too.
I
think Reggie's been killing
better
them.
Better IQ and they can defend.
This one need to happen. You know that trade that almost happened for y'all that a lot of people don't know about. Yeah. I think y'all gotta go ahead and pull that trigger, man. I texted to you.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. I think y'all gotta, because a lot of people didn't know that y'all was in the works with it. And I think y'all pulled that off. I think that would help y'all tremendously.
Oh, absolutely. Hearn, if we get a nigga like that, Hearn. Hey, Hearn, that right there. Oh. Yeah, we get a nigga like that, Hearn. Nigga, it's over.
Yeah, I can't even put it out there because a lot of people didn't even know what was going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But that trade go down, oh, y'all straight. Y'all be good to go.
Ghost Town said, how y'all know they not trying to trade Rocco, so that's why they're not playing him. But that's not gonna help. That's not gonna help this case, though.
Nope.
That's not gonna help the case. That's not gonna help their case.
Actually, when you try to trade somebody, you play him more to increase his value.
Facts.
Yes, a fact. Yeah, hell yeah. You gotta show niggas what they want.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Hey, Ace, what you got on this, man? Ace.
My bad. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna be serious, right? I ain't trolling nothing. Even though you be coming in nigga shit and trolling, I ain't gonna troll you today. Mo, that's a bad basketball team from top to bottom. You got names on the team, but the pieces don't fit with each other. The coach ain't coaching, and it's like the little things y'all ain't doing. Like honestly, I compare y'all a lot to with my team Miami because y'all small, right? And then you got some wings and shit like that. But thing is, y'all don't score a lot of points like us. But the thing is, y'all don't defend. You know what I mean? Y'all, you can't be bad at both. You can't be bad at scoring and bad at defense, right? And somehow
actually they're a good defensive team. They're top.
You're good, but your best defenders aren't playing consistently. That's Kawhi and Paul George, right? So it just seems like they don't got no rhythm because you can't play every other game or every 2-3 games. And I mean, it seems like the whole team's out of rhythm when Kawhi and Paul George are playing because it seems like the guys who play on a consistent basis don't know what to do when those guys get back on the court. They like forget their role. You know what I mean? So it's a lot going on. This is a bad team. I'm not even trying to troll. Like this shit don't look good at all. I like to see good basketball. There's no good basketball coming out of the Clippers organization right now.
There's no plays being ran. Right,
that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying no plays being ran. All I'm saying is Paul George. And then you know what's another thing? There's nobody cuffing the ball. And maybe John Wall's probably the only person who's really capable of doing it consistently because that's his game. But like with Paul George and Kawhi, they're jump shooters. Move. They like to hit the midi. You know what I mean? And it's like it's just a jump shooting team I'm seeing right now. So with that said, you're not even getting to the free throw line like that. So it's a lot of shit going wrong right now. You know what I mean? You're either going to slow the game down and play some defense, or you're gonna, you know what I mean, drive the ball and get some calls and make some shots. And you're not doing either. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
What do you think about Tyronn Lue? How you think he'd be coaching this year? Like how you think he'd been coaching this year?
I mean, it looked like Kawhi was saying, and what I got is it looked like Kawhi was saying, even though he was down bad at the time, that's when you should be able to try to figure out your team, right? Because it's a perfect time to try to figure out all the kinks and stuff, and still run plays and you know what I mean, make an example and some practices out of that, out of the second half of the game, since it's already far gone. He just threw away the game as if it's like. Like there's nothing to learn from when there was everything to fucking learn from. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's almost like he was just on somewhere. All right, fuck this. We're gonna play the bench on and you know what I mean, rest these guys and on to the next game. And with that said, I do think Paul George and Kawhi is playing because that's why he didn't play in the second half.
So you think they're playing tomorrow? You think they're playing tonight?
Yeah, because he ain't playing last night.
In the second half, they should. It don't make no sense. It don't make
exactly. I think he rested them. I think the game is already gone. He said, "I'm gonna rest these starters, especially but specifically Paul George and Kawhi, so that they could play him today or tonight." You know what I mean? But man, they don't.
DJ said, "Mookie, Tyronn Lue was never a good coach, man. He only had a chance to coach Brian and Kyrie.
Plus I mean, that's a
whole lot of good role.
He looked good with fucking LeBron. As much as y'all niggas don't like LeBron." So what y'all telling me? LeBron made Tyronn Lue?
First
Somebody
of all,
LeBron ain't made Tyronn Lue. Tyronn Lue coach, man. Y'all need to cut that mess out.
Tyronn Lue coach. Think about those Clippers teams that didn't have those guys, and he was doing well. Matter of fact, think about losing Kawhi, still making the Western Conference Finals, beating that #1 seed Utah. He can coach. Like, let's not.
Man, he only won 2 games, man. Stop it, bro.
He only won right. Y'all had a good chance against Phoenix.
All right, you say he's a good coach.
He's only won 2 games,
listen,
bro.
I'll even bring this back to us again. Eric Spoelstra had all his guys out and still held down the #1 seed all fucking season long. Y'all, the Clippers barely crawled into the play-in. So don't give me that good coach shit.
No, that's not the same. That's
what do you mean?
Cook Ace.
What do you mean? You got into the play-in. It ain't like he got into the playoffs and won a couple games against an excellent team. You got into the play-in and got dragged. No,
I'm not talking about that year. I'm talking about 2021.
Well, since you brought up 2021, he the reason why they lost to Phoenix though.
Cook,
he the reason why? Because they put
Tyronn Lue is the reason why we fucking went 7 games with Dallas when we wasn't supposed to, because we waited to game 3, game 4 to goddamn go small and not switch. You know,
I mean, Luka was also playing out of his fucking mind.
What am I hearing? What am I hearing? What am I hearing, Mookie?
Hold on, bro. Tyronn Lue was the reason why we was down 0-2 against the Utah Jazz. If he would have went small against the Utah Jazz and played Patrick Beverly more and integrated him in the starting lineup, we would have beat Utah Jazz damn near 5 games.
No, it wasn't Beverly that switched that series.
He's single-handedly been the reason why he's single-handedly was part. You could, the thing about Tyronn Lue is he waits too long to adjust, and his rotations is ass. His rotation is ass.
What am I hearing, bro? Y'all got 2 perennial all-stars on the team that ain't playing like no all-star. But you're gonna blame the coach because these 2 perennial all-stars
just like your dumbass brain Frank Vogel on why LeBron James went damn near 8 for fucking 15, 8 for 17. Stop it, bro.
No, first of all, LeBron dropping 30. Hold on. Let's call it what it is. Last year, LeBron James was dropping 30, bro. Is your man dropping 30?
Exactly.
Is your man dropping 30?
That's not a LeBron combo. That's not a LeBron combo.
Hold on, bro. How about Kawhi and PG start dropping 30 before they start taking shots at the coach?
It's not Kawhi PG.
Superstars.
This is why I can't talk to you, bro.
Superstars at the end of the day, they say fuck it and just start dropping 30. And say fuck it.
I don't
Not about that.
Bro, they wouldn't drop 30. They would have lost by 20, nigga.
Bro, if you sitting there saying that the reason why the Clippers are bad because of Kawhi and PG, let's talk the facts. Because when them guys are playing, the Clippers are a significantly better team. They're a great team. If you look at the plus net ratings, you look at the offensive rating and defensive rating. The thing is that when you wonder why them guys are not playing consistently, if you wonder why Kawhi Leonard is not playing back-to-back, you got to look at the reason why they're not playing back-to-back. Part of that shit is because of the medical staff. You don't get clearance for the medical staff to play back-to-back. The coach can't play you back-to-back, and I don't give a fuck how great you are as a player. If you don't get clearance for a medical staff, you can't go out there and play. You can't.
Well, how about when you out there, just drop 30? I don't want to hear no excuses. Drop 30, and then before you start going
everybody. This nigga, hold on, everybody. This man thinks dropping 30 is going to fix the issue. What are the main issues? What are the main issues for the Clippers? Rebounding. Rebounding. What are the main issues for the Clippers? Rebounding and turnovers. Who's turning over the ball? Reggie.
Well, I think Zubac, but hold on. But doesn't Zubac lead the league in rebounding right now? It's not rebounding.
It is rebounding because when he's off the
court, you're saying okay, I got you.
The Clippers are significantly one of the worst rebounding teams in the league when Zubac is off
when he's
the
off the floor. I got you.
That's pretty much how it works with any team.
Well,
take the center off the floor.
Let me touch on a quick
rebound.
Please, bro.
Go ahead, man.
All joking aside, fellas, man, it's the offense, bro. Listen, it's the offense. They're too. Somebody's loud.
Bro, can y'all mute your mic?
Niggas building cribs and shit.
Yeah, in my opinion, the offense is too stagnant, bro. They're too isolated, centric. The ball stops too much. The ball's not moving around the fucking perimeter. They're not running any plays to get Luke Kennard open. Teams have adjusted to Luke Kennard, so he needs to work harder getting his shit off. That's first and foremost. When PJ and Kawhi gets the basketball, bro, they have to go quick or fucking come off the basketball. Reggie Jackson holds the ball. Marquise Morris holds the ball. Norman Powell holds the bro. Like, this team is too talented to be the fucking 5th worst offense in the league. Now, I will say, when Kawhi plays, yes, their offense is better, but it's still not good enough to win a championship, though, bro. Not yet, because he's not there yet offensively where he needs to be at. So for me, it's not defensively, it's their offense. It is fucking pure dysfunction of the highest fucking order.
Look at this shit right here, Moss.
It's crazy.
You see this shit, Moss?
Yeah, I see it, man.
It's just pure isolation. You got to watch.
Yeah, that's coaching,
Miles.
That's coaching.
No. Shit is coaching.
Yes, no. I agree. That's on Tyronn.
Because the thing is,
ain't nobody gonna Luke Kennard shoot no more. Ain't nobody gonna sit there and let him shoot them wide open.
The thing is, people that sitting there seeing this all the play, you can't even sit there and name me at least 4 or 5 plays that the Clippers run to get easy buckets on offense. It's pure isolation. They use ghost screens with Reggie Jackson on the top of the key. They run pistol action. It's just no different plays are being ran. That's the same plays that they run. They run it every day. Then they pass it off of Kawhi Leonard when he's running the play down and isolate while everybody just stand in the corner.
And
we just seen it last month. We seen it last night. Like,
and we gotta be honest too, Mookie, bro. Kawhi and PG at times, bro, they just haven't been good enough at times. They haven't been. Let's call a spade, bro.
everything I just said is facts. But your two best players at times just have not been good enough offensively individually. It just is what it is, bro. I mean, we can't lie and say that that's not the case. Kawhi needs to be better, more consistent, and PG needs to do the exact same thing. Like Ghost Town said, bro, you have two. Hold on, Ghost Town.
Shoot wide open jump shots no more,
bro.
They gonna do
bro, listen. Unfortunately, listen, man. When you have two perennial all-stars like Ghost Town said, you don't get a pass. There's no excuse. KD and Kyrie don't get no pass. Chris and Giannis don't get no pass. Jason and Jane don't get no pass, bro. Clay and Steph. You have to be, bro. Kawhi and PG have to be better, period. Because guess what? When they're better, the team's better. And right now, they're just inconsistent. They're not playing good ball game in and game out. Now, that could be because lineup changes, not playing back-to-backs. I get it. Everything plays a part. But when you're on the court, bro, last night, bro, Kawhi and PG were fucking, what the fuck's going on? What are they doing?
I mean, last night was the entire roster, but I stand by what I've been saying. They got too many guys. You can't have 13 playable guys on a fucking roster and expect to be good. They literally have 13 guys. Like most good NBA teams, you have 8 to 9 guys, 10 max. And they got 13 guys.
Yeah, I would make a trade and fucking go get a backup big. But listen,
exactly.
When the Clippers win, we give PG and Kawhi all the credit. So when they fucking lose, yeah, we can blame Tyronn Lue. But when they lose and they play bad, we have to hold PG and Kawhi accountable, bro. We have to. I mean, we must be consistent with our assessment.
They played bad yesterday, so yeah, they get blamed yesterday. It was horrible. But the simple fact is that we need to stop acting like that. It's just all of them.
Oh no, it's not. It's coaching too.
It's like we're like hold on. Like we have literally seen Jack Vaughn, the Nets literally fired Steve Nash and brought in Jack Vaughn. They're a completely different team offensively and defensively. It brought a new leadership and a new style to they got in the team. Right? Just stop acting like coaching don't matter in this league. Coaching does matter.
No, coaching matters
because they put your team in a great position and a great opportunity to score buckets at times. And when we looking at this offense, it's just not a great offense. That's the main issue about the Clippers. They can't score. And there's no excuses that you have talent like guys like Luke Kennard, Norman Powell, who's a 3-level scorer. You got Kawhi Leonard, one of the best mid-range scorers in the NBA. Paul George, a 3-level scorer, elite perimeter scorer as well. You got Marcus Morris who catches shoot. Reggie's catch shoot. There's no way that this team is dead last in almost everything. When we talk about terms of offense statistics, what does that relies on? That relies on coaching. Do you know why the Clippers was one of the best offensive rating teams in 2021? Because Tyronn Lue was experiment with the triangle. You don't do that shit this year. You know what I'm saying? It was more different. It was the Clippers were moving the ball more differently back in 2021. He was one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the NBA. All this shit goes all out the window this year. And this man Tyronn Lue just forgot his whole principles on how to goddamn coach, bro. It does.
Yeah, he's being stubborn right now too. He's not making the necessary adjustments.
So Miles, let me ask you something. What do you got on the topic of Kawhi basically saying when they was getting their ass blown out by damn near 30 or 40 in the first half, and in the second half he completely benched him in the start of the third quarter. He basically was saying, I feel like times where we need to be out there and dig it out ourselves, those holes, and learn what we're doing instead of flipping the page and going on to the next game, Leonard said. So what do you thought about his comments aimed towards Tyronn Lue benching him in the second half?
Well, I mean, I like it. I mean, he's not afraid to call out Tyronn Lue. I mean, and then too, he's putting the onus back on himself to hold himself accountable, But Tyronn tried to pull a Greg Popovich last night and bench his starters to set a fucking standard or an example. But unfortunately, Tyronn don't got Pop's cachet. And so you can't come out in the second half and bench Paul, Kawhi, and those guys. And like Kawhi said, let these dudes figure it out, man. You feel me? But listen, even though Kawhi said that, you feel me? Kawhi needs to be accountable because some of that shit is on him because you're on the court.
I agree, and I don't like.
You know what I'm saying?
And I don't like this deferring Kawhi. Why is Kawhi standing?
He's too passive, Mookie. He's too passive right now, bro.
Why is this man standing in the fucking corner? Why you letting fucking PG and Reggie orchestrate the offense? Like, what the fuck is this? What is this? What is this?
I don't know. We don't know. Bro. I can't call it.
It's crazy, bro.
Hey, Mook, I think it's frustration. I think he really been pissed off at Tyronn Lue for a while now. And I think it's a lot of frustration because he sees what's going on, and Kawhi understands that, hell, if we keep going this path, we're going to get our ass whooped. And he don't like what he's seeing out there. And I think it's a lot of frustration. That's why he stand around and be passive at times. It's not an excuse for a superstar,
I don't
but
like
that's what's
that.
going on.
Because the thing is, the reason why Toronto was so successful offensively with him is because Kawhi was literally one of the primary ball handlers. Like when he had to score and when he was isolated that year, he's one of the best isolation scored the year 18 and 19. But this year, he's standing in the goddamn corner. They literally losing Kawhi Leonard like a role player right now. Like the way that they use this man, they use him like San Antonio, where Kawhi stands in the goddamn corner, allow guys like Parker and Ginobili orchestrate the offense and stuff like that. And that's what he's doing right now with the goddamn Clippers. He allowing guys like Reggie Jackson handing the goddamn ball, and Paul George is isolating one.
So is it me, hey fellas? Is it me? But it seems like on that Clippers roster, there's too many guys who think that they're alphas. I think Reggie thinks he's better than what he is. We know Kawhi and PG who are there. These guys think they're alphas, bro. And it's, I mean, sometimes less is more. And all these great players or deep roster the Clippers, bro, listen, man. I'm starting to fucking change my tune a little bit, bro. They got too much talent, bro. Like trade somebody and go get a backup big, bro. And Tyronn Lue, bro, set your fucking roster and stick to it.
Well, Mars, I'm trying to tell you.
I disagree.
I don't even think that. I just think they got the wrong pieces.
Mars, because, bro, when I see Kawhi Leonard start dropping 25 to 30 points a game, then I can tell you how good the team is. I don't want to hear nobody out there. He only dropping what 15, 16 points?
You average
Hold on, that ain't gonna cut it, bro. That ain't gonna cut it. Y'all cut all that bullshit out. Unless your star play like a star.
What about Indiana when Paul George drops 45 and Kawhi drops 25? They lose. Like it's more than that. They have good games.
Well, I'd rather have that problem.
Exactly.
I don't want to have the 16.
But just scoring points is not the issue. That's what he basically trying to tell you. Like
he's
dropping these,
that, bro.
He's dropping these points, but it's not
doing right
working.
now.
It's not working.
See,
bro.
what y'all doing right now is really not helping the cause here. No, you sitting up here blaming the coach, bro. When your star ain't performing.
Ghost, you an idiot, bro. Ghost. We just heard you all last year. We just heard. Hold on, Ghost. We just heard you all last year do nothing but did some weak shit and brain Frank Vogel all last year. Even when LeBron James was thinking that bitch up, all you did was goddamn brain Frank Vogel, nigga.
Nah, that wasn't a legit 30.
It wasn't 30 though.
I'm a Laker fan.
Kawhi's a legit 17.
LeBron was doing what he had to do.
So Kawhi's a legit 17.
No, he was not.
No, he was not.
He was doing what he had to do. The point of the matter is that AD wasn't there. So I don't want to hear about
all he did was brain.
We're putting LeBron at center and giving them the advantage offensively.
Your star there, and he ain't
our
producing.
defense.
Exactly. You can't play every other game and average 17 and think you're going somewhere.
It's not really averaging. It's not really averaging 17. Stop.
What do you mean?
Go.
Yeah, games where he was minutes restriction.
I don't care.
Hold on, bro. I'm gonna tell you why. What I'm saying is this: is that if you look at the last 10, 15 games he's been playing, he's been averaging over 25 points per game. That's not the issue, bro. That's not the issue. Him scoring is not the issue. The issue is rotations, lineup. The Clippers are a bad rebounding team. They're turn over the ball.
Who you trying to fool, bro? It is the issue.
You don't even watch the Clipper games, so shut the fuck up.
How can you be a 24th ranked offense and scoring ain't the problem,
bro? Shut up.
Hey, Mo, I got Ghost.
I hate when niggas talk and they don't watch the game whatsoever.
Ghost, you want to know your problem?
Tell me you're okay with him averaging 17.
He's not averaging 17.
Well, yeah, of course he is. What do you mean he's not?
No, he's not.
So what he's averaging
over the course of the season, he is. But hey,
bro. What I'm saying is this: is that if you look at the reason why he's averaging 17 points per game, because you got to think about it, that it started the season, he was on a minute restriction. He came off the goddamn bench. So them numbers, him averaging goddamn 17 is misleading. That's why I look at when you looking at the month where he's been playing most of the game is December. Kawhi has played over 11 games December in the month of December, and he's averaging over 24 points per game in that month that he's been averaging December. If you look at the Clippers roster, the record that year, the record that they've been that Kawhi has been averaging over 24, they have above 600 plus winning percentage when he's been averaging over their goddamn amount of points. So what I'm saying is that when Kawhi Leonard is on the floor, the Clippers are a significantly better offensive and defense team. The issue is not Kawhi Leonard. The issue is not Paul George. The issue is that Clippers are not a great offensive team as a whole. They're not a great rebounding team, and the rotations is pure horrible. It's horrible. And there's no way that you got the deepest roster in the NBA and you're not using it. You got a 6'8" Robert Covington out there. He can space the floor out. He can rebound, and he get DNPs. But that's not coaching. You can't when you sit there and say Mookie's not. It's the player's fault. Then let me ask you something. What plays are the Clippers are consistently running that can give their shooters open opportunities to score? You can't even answer that question because you know why? You don't watch the goddamn games and you don't understand that coaching is the main issue for the Los Angeles Clippers right now.
Who was that question for?
You.
Oh, what you mean? Are you talking about when Kawhi on the floor? Or
No,
when he ain't there?
I'm talking about just overall. When the Clippers
okay, well, let me explain to you
what do
like
they
this.
What action do they run
on the floor? Y'all gonna probably lose.
What do the Clippers? What action do what plays do they run consistently to get their shooters open opportunities to score?
No, that's not the question you need to be asking. The question that you need to be asking is how are they gonna get Kawhi ass to scoring? That's the question you need to be asking.
He's been scoring. What are you talking about?
Where?
Scoring.
It's not singularly Kawhi Leonard. It's other people.
Like, you just be saying dumb shit, bro.
Oh, okay. So Kawhi Leonard is not the problem. You telling me his scoring output is not the problem?
It's not the problem. Because when you got to understand, when Kawhi Leonard is on the floor, he open opportunities for the shooters that's on the floor because he collapsed the defense and he give them wide open looks. The thing is, the Clippers are literally not hitting their shots. They're literally not running no goddamn plays for guys like Luke Kennard and Norman Powell. And they just relying on Kawhi Leonard just to collapse the defense to set them up with open looks when they're not hitting their goddamn shots. Real talk.
Okay, so it's not Kawhi. All right, I'm not gonna argue with you. If you don't know yet that it's Kawhi Leonard, all y'all Clipper fans stay in delusional land, and y'all see.
Bro,
keep
you're
on
a
seeing
Laker
what happens.
fan,
Okay,
so you
are
a Laker fan.
Ghost Town. I'll use this example, like another team. Look at a team like Atlanta. You got Trae Young. You got Trae Young averaging 27 and 10, but he playing horrible if you really watch the games.
Bro,
he's shooting like 41%.
I don't like that kind of analogy there. I don't like that analogy.
No,
why?
He does make a point there. He does make a point there. Yeah, keep talking.
Because number one, I need to see the ball go through Kawhi. I need to see him be the first option and the ball going through him. That's what he's there for. But he's not capable of carrying that load right now. And that's why y'all losing. The best player on the team right now is Paul George. And that's what the boy Lue probably sees, and that's what he's probably doing. But here's what I'm trying to explain to you, bro. Ain't nobody gonna let these other players get off if Kawhi ain't doing nothing. Why run all over the place? I stay at home on Lue. I'm not Lue, Kennard. Little boy,
but you gotta understand.
I'm not gonna let him just shoot no damn
when he
three.
collapses the defense and he gets in the paint, he creates open looks for the shooters.
Who's getting in the paint?
Kawhi Leonard.
Is he?
Yes.
Man, barely. If he getting in there, it's barely.
So outside of the goddamn game last night, because you just losing this game right here is the end all be all. Did you see him get in the paint against Indiana when he dropped 17 points in the third quarter? He had like 3 or 4 assists in that quarter too as well. And the Clippers were down 11, and he cut and they left that third quarter by being up by 3 points going to the fourth.
Didn't shoot well in that game.
Did you see Kawhi
Leonard shoot well in that game?
It's not about shooting well. It's about what you can do to open opportunities for your goddamn shooters. Did you see that game against Toronto where Kawhi Leonard was literally collapsing the paint and they literally was triple team his ass and they fed off his gravity and they fed off well, Toronto is a great defensive team and they fed off his gravity and them guys like Paul George, Reggie, and Norm and Luke had open opportunities because Kawhi Leonard collapsed in the defense and making the right reads and dishing the ball out to the open shooter. You didn't see that game where he had
I gotta add this. Real quick.
You didn't see that game. You didn't see that game, right?
No,
I gotta add that too.
All those missed
I don't even think he's watched those games.
All
you didn't watch
games. All those missed games.
He didn't see that game.
They lost.
He didn't see everybody. He didn't see that game where in Boston where Kawhi Leonard scored 26 points. He had 8 rebounds, 3 or 6 shots, 68% from the field, 50% from the 3-point line. But it's all on Kawhi. It's all on Kawhi.
Yeah,
Or
I
what
thought
about the
y'all.
game? Or what about the game against Philly where he dropped 28 points, had 5 assists, 3 rebounds. He shot 63% from the field,
He had
50% from the
two good games.
50% from the 3-point line, and he get there and score like 9 points in the fourth quarter. But the issue about the Clippers, quarter to Ghost Town, is Kawhi Leonard. So you see how stupid you sound, bro? You sound stupid.
Okay, what about that? And now it's Paul George.
Everybody.
I said
what about
both
that
of them.
game? Hold on, everybody.
Wait,
What about hold on, everybody? What about that game? What about the game against Washington without PG, right? Kawhi Leonard in that goddamn game scored what? Let me see, what? 31 points, 9 rebounds, shot 46% from the field, 40% from the 3-point line, and scored goddamn 11 points in the fourth quarter. But it's all Kawhi Leonard fault. It's all Kawhi Leonard fault.
You should be
It's
able to
all
beat
Kawhi.
Washington.
Or what about
star.
December 12th against Boston, where we beat Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics, where Kawhi Leonard outplayed Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, where he scored 25 points, had 9 rebounds, 6 assists, shot 83% from the field, 66% from the 3-point line. Bro, what I'm saying is that you can't sit there and say that the reason why the Clippers are losing is because of Kawhi. That's the most casualist, delusionalist take ever. Because at the end of the day, when he's on the floor,
gonna be right
the
at
Clippers
the end.
are
One of us
a
gonna be right,
significantly
and I'm
better
usually the one.
offensive team. They're a significantly better defensive team. And if you look at the net rating, there are a plus 15.5 when he's on the floor. That means the Clippers are a significantly better team when Kawhi Leonard's on the goddamn floor. Stop it, bro.
They should be
But
better when
according
he's
to
on the floor.
you, but
So why are they
according to
still
you, but according to
in the
you,
lower half
the
of the
issue about the
offensive rating?
Clippers is Kawhi Leonard. That's
Okay.
stupid.
Wait,
That's
no,
stupid.
all right, hey,
So,
Ghost,
I
Ghost,
got
Ghost,
you.
real quick though.
So it's the
So
coach.
why-
It's not Kawhi Leonard. It's the
No.
coach.
Hey, Ghost.
No,
you're saying,
it's his
you're saying
availability.
the lower half
It ain't
of
just his
offensive
play.
rating, though.
It's his
Availability.
availability and play.
Why you think?
It's
Why
both.
you think? Hold on. Why you think he can't play back to backs?
But I
'Cause he
don't,
got a
look,
bum ass
here's what
knee.
you don't understand.
Why you think he can't play
Bruh,
back to backs?
bruh,
The reason why he can't.
As
Hold
a
on.
coach,
Hold
I
on.
don't
The
care.
reason-
If I'm
the
coaching him,
reason-
I don't care why
Bro,
you ain't.
the
All I
reason
care
why,
is you ain't there.
bro, because you just be talking. The reason why
Yo.
he can't play back to back is because the medical staff can't clear this man to
they
play
don't
back
hear
to
them.
backs, bro.
Lou
Can I
don't want
ask
to
you
hear
a
that
question?
shit.
All right,
Tyronn
hey,
Lue don't want to hear that shit.
hey,
No
hey,
coach.
Bro,
No.
that's the shit that he has to hear because
Ghost
at the
Town,
end of
Ghost
the day,
Town.
at the end of the day, go ahead, bro.
No, all right, Ghost Town. This is what you need to understand because you keep bringing up the offensive rating. Kawhi's only played in 17 of their 40
That's the
games.
problem. You keep
No.
missing the point. He the problem. He ain't there, and he
No,
ain't
he's
playing.
not.
No.
He's
First,
not.
And he's
No,
playing
dumb
good
shit,
50%
man.
of the
See,
time.
you're not
He
Ghost
there-
Town, you a dick sucker. You a dick sucker, bro.
When
Hey,
he's there,
you's a
he's
dick
playing
sucker,
good
bro.
50%
You's a
of the
dick sucker,
time.
bro.
The other
No,
time
no.
he's not playing
Shut the
good.
fuck
But you
up,
look,
bro.
hey, you bring up the offensive rating. You need to bring up the offensive rating with Kawhi because Kawhi has only played 17 of the 40, and Paul George he's missed about 25% of the season because he missed 10 games. So when you bring up the offensive rating, you're not bringing up the offensive rating when it has both of them there. So it's a flawed stat when you bring it up.
Hey, bro,
If you look at it-
I never once said that they can't play good together.
Bro,
That's the
this
problem. They're available. They're not being available for
First
the
you
coach.
said scoring's the problem. Now you're saying
But wait,
availability.
hold on,
Not
It's the
availability.
same thing.
Them
He
not
getting
being
cooked.
available
He
is
getting cooked,
expected,
bro.
though.
If
It's
you're
not
not
like
on
they
the
came
court,
out of
you ain't
nowhere.
scoring,
Y'all
are you?
came in
Ace, you
thinking,
have
yo,
no
these
reason
guys
to
will
talk
be
because your
available.
team is the Mid-Miami Heat that
Like
lost
Ghost
to the
Town, I get
Lakers
what you're
without
saying, but
Anthony
I don't
Davis
think
and
it's
LeBron
scoring.
James.
We
If
bust
you
y'all
had
last
said
2 games
availability,
straight.
I'm like,
And
okay,
we
but
sweat
that's a
y'all, but
medical
you ain't
thing.
saying nothing.
But the scoring,
We
I
better
don't
than
think has
y'all.
been their problem. It's always been rebounding
Man,
and
it's all
turnovers.
related, bro. It ain't disconjunct. They all related. The fact that he's not available, and when he is available, he's not putting out. He's not producing half the time.
What are you
Half the
talking
time.
about? Well, I just told you the numbers that when he's on the floor, he's producing, and you still argue the facts.
No, that ain't no fact. The fact
That
is he's
is the
16
facts.
points. He's 16 points. What is it? 16
fact
points.
is
You're
a
using
game.
hold on,
And you said he don't.
You're using averages, which I completely debunk that shit.
But
Because
you using peak. You using
no,
3 or 4 peak games. I don't care about no 3 or 4
No,
peak
I'm
games.
looking at what
Y'all
he's been
have played over
performing.
40 games.
Hold on, I'm looking at what he's been actually playing. Because if you look at the month from October, November, he's played the most games that he's played in December. And when he's been averaging the month of December, he's been averaging close to 24, 25 points per game, or 50% shooting, close to 40% shooting from the three. And his plus minus has been unbelievable throughout the whole goddamn floor when he's on the floor with the Los Angeles Clippers. So his overall production is impacting the team in a significantly positive way, right? But you sit there saying he's not doing nothing, he's not contributing. That's a lie. That is a lie. You just spitting false information.
He's not
bro.
contributing. He's not available.
You dumb man. Shut up, bro.
If
Shut
he's
the hell
not
up.
available,
Shut the
I
fuck
can't
up.
build no
Shut the
team
fuck up.
offense
Shut the hell
around.
up. You stupid as fuck. You just trolling, bro. You's a troll. You's a fucking troll, bro. You can't sit there and say that he's not contributing when I just sat there and gave you the game stats. I just sat there and gave you the numbers. You're still arguing the facts. Like, it's like I'm talking to a fucking brick wall. The only thing you see is LeBron James, and that's all you want to see, nigga. You don't see other teams' games. I bet if I go on your league pad history, it's nothing filled with Laker games, nigga, because you don't watch other team plays, bro. Go ahead, Duke, man. I can't hear this nigga.
He's saying you ain't doing shit. You took a shot at the coach.
Man,
what I'm trying to tell you, how you gonna do that if you ain't available?
Gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. You still arguing the facts, bro. The facts. I've been trying to tell you the facts. It's not him. It's the lineups. It's the rotations. It's offensively. No plays are being ran. We're literally giving up so many offense and defensive. Man, stop it. It's not him, bro. Go ahead, Duke. Go ahead, Duke.
How many games Kawhi missed?
Oh my goodness, bro.
No, it's a number. I want to know. Is it 23? I just counted 23.
Yeah, 23.
He'd have missed 23 games.
Yeah.
He's my first option. He's my first option. He'd have missed 23 games.
Can I go with somebody else, bro? Because you're not really saying no point.
But here's the thing, Ghost. You said first scoring, then you said availability.
Dude,
that's why it's the back and forth.
What you got on this? What you got on this, dude?
It's the same thing, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, look. First and foremost, this is my first time being on your show. I listen to y'all every night, right? I'm a huge Paul George fan. I follow him since the Pacers. I've been with him before anybody was rocking with him. I got all his kicks, all his shoes, cop him. Kawhi Leonard, I'm a huge fan. He like my second favorite player. I'm keeping it straight real, bro. I'm keeping it 100. Paul George and Kawhi, they just ain't got the heart, bro. They're not playing with heart this season. Like, they scoring. What Ghost Town's saying is cap, because they definitely scoring, but that's not the problem. It's about getting these niggas in check, getting Reggie Jackson in check, getting fucking John Wall in check, because they putting up a bunch of dumb shots throughout the game. I'm tired of watching John Wall shoot mid-range shots and 3 points that he ain't fucking making. I'm tired of Reggie Jackson shooting up some bullshit at the end of the game, costing us the game. And then I'm tired of Paul George crying about every foul. That other night when Paul George going to tell fucking Tyronn Lue to challenge the fucking play, and then we lost a fucking timeout. That was crucial. You fouled the fucking man. Just move on. He cried about
your mic fucked up. Your mic fucked up. You got static.
Well, first of all, he said I was capping. Bro, the man has scored over 25 points 5 times this year, but I'm capping.
How many
Ghost Town. If you get an average of 45 to 50 between Kawhi and Paul George, I think that's solid.
Bro, if my star scores 5 games all year long with over 25 points, that's not cap.
He played 17, and for the first 10, he had minutes restriction. Like if you look at the first Boston game, he goes 10 for 12, has what 20? Like he went crazy.
I'm looking at it from Tyronn Lue's standpoint. I'm the coach of a player that's put up 25 points 5 of the 25 or the 40 games that I had to coach. 5 times he was available to put up 25 points a game. Whether he played or not, and I'm losing. I'm almost got a losing record, not quite yet, but I almost got a losing record. And you're gonna look at me and say, "Well, you ain't doing it. Well, you ain't there."
Well, he's not thinking like that. Yeah, he's not thinking like that.
You literally look at their rotation, and Ma said it too. When you go and you look at the Clippers roster, they got too many people. The starters, all right, they're going to be the starters and your stars. The problem is, and it's defense. It's not defense. It's rebounding.
We do have so many of the same players. That's what I do.
They got a lot of redundant guys, and here's the biggest problem with the redundant guys. The redundant guys, all of them think they're better than each other. You see what I'm saying? So, like, when they get on the court, sometimes they don't even play team basketball because you know what? They're trying to get more minutes. So that's why they got to move some of those pieces. That's why you see a clip like a Markieff Morris shooting that shit when he should have swung it to Luke Kennard, selfish ass. Like that's the type of stuff that happens, and that's why you see at the end of games Reggie Jackson trying to I want to say the first Miami game, Reggie Jackson just a bunch of stupid ass mistakes because he's trying to prove his worth. When in reality, John Wall's a better player than him at this point. Like,
we just
they got a lot of issues.
We just got different philosophy, bro. I believe in fixing it from my stars. And then if my stars is doing what they had to do, then I can see what the problem is. But if I don't think my stars is doing what they supposed to do, I really can't see. It's harder to fix the problem.
But
because I got a bigger problem.
I hear you say that they played Indiana Paul George went off for 45. Kawhi gave you 25. They gave up 130
one
points.
game. You're giving me one game out of 40 games.
This is one game.
You don't even watch. You don't watch the game. So where's your
matter? You can't make a trend off one game when y'all play 40.
No. I'm giving you. They don't have too many games where you have Kawhi playing his assortment of minutes and Paul George playing his assortment of minutes and everybody else.
He don't know, bro. He just don't watch it. He's a casual watcher.
None of this was expected in the beginning of the season. Y'all act like this came out of nowhere. These minutes restrictions or these rotations. I mean, y'all. The coaches at least in the organization knew this was going to happen, and this is what it was going to be. So y'all telling me,
you proving our point. Why is he not?
Even if you remove Kawhi, right? Say you remove Kawhi, you still have too many fucking players,
bro. All right, let me ask y'all.
If you go back, Mookie will remember this. Mookie will remember this, and he brings it up all the time. They were running lineups where you had Reggie Jackson, Luke Kennard, Terrence Mann out there, Norman Powell out there.
Thank you.
You can't have 3 fucking small guards.
So
bro, that nigga get. Hold on, let me ask y'all something. I'm gonna see if these niggas watch games. This is gonna all prove to all the listeners that's watching.
Look, we don't watch all.
Let me ask you something. Goes, what game was it when Tyronn Lue had Luke Kennard starting put him Luke Kennard at the 4?
Look, don't ask me no questions like that.
All right, because you don't watch the game. You don't watch the games.
No, I watch the game, but
I don't watch the games.
I'm gonna watch my team, and then I'm gonna flip over to watch y'all.
You don't watch the
commercials or whatever.
The
point of the matter is though, but when I am watching,
don't watch the games, bro.
I know what I'm seeing when I am watching, and what I'm watching is
nobody's gonna watch
more than half the time. Guess who I don't? What number I don't see on the court? 2.
That's cap.
That's what I mostly see. When I
thing is, Kawhi
number 2 ain't on the floor.
Kawhi Leonard has been playing more this season. He has been playing more this. Yes, Kawhi Leonard has been playing more the month of December. And the thing is that even when he does drop 25, 28, and 30 points, right? The Clippers still have issues offensively. It's reminding me of, what happened at Doc Rivers, when Kawhi Leonard was averaging 27 off of 50% shooting that year, his first year with the Clippers, but the Clippers still didn't have no offensive rhythm. They was using Paul George wrong. They was using him like a JJ Redick. There was no real implement of an overall team aspect, and we talk about terms of moving the basketball and getting right reads and shit like that. It reminds me of that situation. Like, they so heavily dependent on Kawhi Leonard to do everything for them, and it's just when he's not on the floor, they forget what they can do. And that's running a real offensive scheme, running plays, move the basketball. We're not a great playmaking team. We just so ISO dependent. And the only way we'll get easy looks, because there's no plays being ran, is when PG and Kawhi collapse the defense by driving to the goddamn pick and kick it out to an open shooter, and we play swing action, and then we shoot a 3. But when them shots are not going down, it's just what plays are there to be ran?
To be fair,
open looks for
he playing tonight, right? Kawhi playing tonight, right?
I'm gonna watch.
I don't know.
What?
The Clippers have always tried to.
You get all this strong capping for that, and you don't even.
He's questionable tonight. He's questionable.
Yo, the Clippers have always tried to out-talent teams instead of out-scheme teams, and that's been their biggest problem.
So
they always try to out-talent you instead of out-scheme you.
So y'all satisfied with the way Kawhi and Paul George are playing this season?
I just saw that nigga go 10 for 12 against Boston. Yeah, I'm satisfied.
You said y'all trying to tell me a new ass about Kawhi. He ain't playing tonight.
Answer me that question.
He hasn't played enough games.
Wait,
I've seen.
Are y'all satisfied with the way?
Wait a minute, Mookie, are you serious? You just sat here and read me the fifth.
What are the reasons why he's not playing? Is it just because he don't want to play?
I would love to know why is he not playing tonight. He ain't played
because
last
the
night.
medical staff. The medical staff don't want him.
Hold on. How many minutes he got? 9
That's
minutes.
what I said. They ain't played the second half.
Listen, it's questionable that he might play. He might play. He might not. But the thing is that
18,
that nigga want to play. That nigga want to play. He wants to play. But the medical staff is holding this team back for him not to play back-to-backs.
But then you need
this is why
don't be talking about Tyronn Lue.
I can't talk to niggas that just don't know nothing, bro.
All right,
we see the same thing. You coming out here?
Hold on, bro. Hold on. How we supposed to know that the medical staff is the reason y'all losing. How we supposed to know that?
I'm not saying the medical staff is the reason why we're losing. I say the medical staff is the reason why more guys are not being available for the team.
Man,
stop switching shit up, bro.
This man need to get his ass out there on that court.
When healthy, you're happy with your superstars and the way they're performing this year? When they're actually on the court playing?
Hey, think about the best record in the league right now. Boston. People have Boston as the best team. Against Boston, what did Kawhi do? He went 10 for 12 the first game, had like 25. Second game, he had 11 for 16. He's shooting over 75% against the best defense in the league.
Thank you.
Averaging over 25, but you saying, oh, it's Kawhi.
Yeah.
It's not Kawhi.
Man, you just read me of some stats off 5 good games. Ready to play for.
And you did, hold on, you read stats about how much he averaging for the season. So what's your point?
That's a better stat.
My point is,
no.
Y'all played 40
no.
An
I read
average
stats
is
against
better than 5 games.
No. I read the
You gotta go back to school.
No, see, this is what I don't like. I read the stats against what's considered the best team in the league in Boston Celtics. Those were his numbers against the best team. So why are you using averages?
I just seen Boston let the OKC Thunder beat the shit out of them. So
dude, that's one game. It's one fucking game.
Come on now. What that mean? Celtics let people get off all the time. What that mean? Lou Dort was out there killing their ass. What that mean?
Right. Boston just shoots threes. If y'all don't watch the game, if y'all want to bring up Boston, it's not a good defensive team.
You don't watch the games. The reason they were in that, the reason they were, you guys don't watch the game. The reason they were down by 20 in the first half is because they went to the rim. They weren't all shooting threes. I don't know what you guys were watching.
Bro, if you're satisfied with Kawhi averaging 17 and playing every other game and Paul George
averaging, bro.
He's not. What the fuck?
Bro, can you stop saying the most casual shit ever? Him averaging 17 points is disingenuous because they factor in the fact that them games that he played early in the season, he was damn near 18, 19 minutes a game and coming off the goddamn bench. And he was not him same himself to what we're saying, but he's been averaging over the goddamn last month.
That's
why you're being disingegeous with the average.
No, you want to average 5 games instead of averaging the 4.
It's not 5 games. How many months? Hold on, let me ask you something. How many games did Kawhi play in the month of December?
Why are you taking the first month?
I'm asking you a question.
Why you not considering the first month?
Hold on, sir. How many games the month of Kawhi didn't play, you dumbass nigga? How many games he played in the month of December? It's not 5 games.
Why are you averaging 1 month?
How many? Because that's the month that he's been playing more games.
Because they don't work with your story.
No, exactly. Because you're no.
An average is an average. No, averages work.
Because you're being disingenuous. You're being disingenuous.
All right, so how much is averaging in the month of December?
You're just going up and reading the goddamn say, oh, he's averaging this amount of.
How much averages in December? You tell me.
I said over 24 points per game in the month of December.
He averaged 25 in December.
Yes.
I think Paul George averaged 25. I think Kawhi averaged 20.
I don't even know what that means. So you
shooting 50%
in November?
I just ran the numbers for November. I mean for December.
Exactly.
He's only averaging 19.4 points in
It's not 19.4. It is not 19.4.
Yes, it is.
I'll put $1,000 on that.
It's 19.4.
It's not 19.4.
I started at December the 5th.
Yeah, he lying. He can't.
Hey, you can literally go to ESPN right now and
Kawhi Leonard. So wait, if it's not 19, what it is, my man?
It's 24.
25.
So he's averaging 25 the last 2 months.
Over 20. He's averaging over 20.
Starting December the 5th, it's 19.41. He scored 16
for the month of December.
He scored 14. He scored 13.
It can't be no more than that because before the 5th, he not like he was averaging 40 points.
16.
Well, I've been hearing y'all. Hold on. I've been hearing.
He's saying
hold on, Ace. I've been hearing y'all. Hold on, y'all. I've been hearing Ace and Ghost run that damn mouth, so I got a bone to pick with Ghost.
Hey, Ghost, you an idiot. You a lying ass nigga.
Hey,
you a liar. You a liar.
Hey,
you a liar, Ghost. You a fucking liar.
Go.
Man,
fucking 19, you lying ass nigga.
Okay, hold on. I put that I put that one in there from last night too. So that's why I got 19.
This nigga liar.
So I take that one out.
This nigga lying.
And that'll be 11. Nigga, it's 20.6.
20.6.
Yeah, so you 19.
Hold on. That's because I put last night's game in there. So last night's game took his ass down to 19.
Hey, Moog, I got a bone to pick with Ghost, man. Let me holler at Ghost right quick. Hey, Ghost, this my problem with you. When Mookie and Clipper Nation basically pointing out their flaws of their coach, Now you want people to blame the players. Now when it was vice versa, everybody on point to figure out LeBron, and this is like luster effort. You turned the full damn attention on Frank Vogel, like Frank Vogel was coaching wrong.
But
So
here's
I guess I now it ain't no difference. I don't give a
okay.
damn
Well,
LeBron
let me show you.
average.
This is a
He
huge
didn't
thing.
play no type of
He's a good
defense.
nigga.
He didn't play no type of
Facts.
defense
He don't get
whatsoever.
Hold on.
Wait,
And he brought
Kawhi
and he brought down the
Let me
morale of the
let me
team.
reply.
He brought down the morale of
Let
the
me
team.
You a
rebut.
hypocrite. You's a walking hypocrite.
Dude, I heard you. Let me rebut. You
You's a
said
hypocrite.
you said that I didn't get on LeBron James about playing no defense. I
never
told
did.
you then I'm not getting on LeBron James about no defense
You's a
because he got
hypocrite.
those other guys that need to be
You's a
playing defense.
hypocrite.
And
You's
he
a
was carrying the
hypocrite.
offense because LeBron was
You's
scoring
a
over
fucking
30 points a
hypocrite,
game.
bro.
Now,
You's a
when
hypocrite,
Kawhi
bro.
started playing over 30 points a
You're
game,
a
then we can
hypocrite.
talk.
You're a hypocrite. Your hypocrisy has
Mookie
been
just said the
exposed.
boy scored 24
Your
points
hypocrite.
in
No.
December.
Hold on, fuck nigga. Hold on, fuck nigga.
Wait,
Hold on, fuck nigga. When fucking Herm told your ass, right, that you sat there and blamed fucking Frank Vogel last year. When LeBron James was sticking that bitch up, when LeBron James would turn over the ball, when LeBron James was getting killed by Kristaps Porzingis, when LeBron James would turn over the goddamn ball, when LeBron James was not getting back on defense, you came on this shit. Frank Vogel is the reason. Frank Vogel is the issue. Frank Vogel is this. Frank
Talk
Vogel
about
is
his
that.
substitutions
Frank
and
Vogel.
everything.
Oh,
Talk
you
about
talk
the
about all
substitutions
that,
and
bro.
everything.
You
You a
cut over topic
hypocrite,
because I caught
bro.
you in a lie. You
Oh,
said
you
you
a
said
hypocrite,
Kawhi
bro.
was putting up 24 points in December. He wasn't. He's putting up 20.6.
I got it off by 4 points, but he still was averaging over 20.
Okay, well,
so that's not the issue.
that's a
not
lot
the
of
issue.
points.
That's
That's
not
a
the
lot
issue.
of fucking points, nigga.
What's wrong with that?
That'll lose a game. 4 points. That's 2 possessions.
Man, stop
What
it,
the
bro.
fuck?
And what was his efficiency?
Man,
He shot
Lord,
50% from
Jesus.
the field.
Everybody, you see, hey Herm, you see how he tried to deflect off his hypocrisy being
It's
exposed?
efficiency. And again, Herm, like I
hypocrisy.
told you, I'm on Kawhi about his offense. I ain't saying shit about his defense.
My bad. He didn't
Their
shoot
defensive
50%. He
rating is
shot
pretty damn good.
49.1%.
So I'm not worried about that.
efficient.
And that's with him off
How much
the
he
floor.
shot? How much he shot?
He shot 49.1% from the field. That's
close.
efficient.
That's efficient as fuck. And what he shot? Man, stop it, bro. This nigga, it's not. He's not the main issue on what's going on with this team, bro. Stop it, bro. Y'all gotta stop.
You gotta keep it real though. You did think Kawhi was gonna play more games this season.
Bro, y'all gotta understand this man. This is why y'all.
And it's okay, y'all.
Y'all
It's
gotta
okay.
understand. This man is coming off a significant ACL.
Oh my God!
Now that y'all niggas didn't tore y'all ACL because y'all
All
never
right,
played
I'm
those
done.
sport
You
whatsoever.
told me he was healthy.
It gotta take time for him to get in rhythm. He hasn't played basketball in over 2 years.
Mo.
It's simple as that, bro. So
Hey,
that's
Mo.
what I'm saying is if you
Victor
judging Kawhi,
Oladipo's playing basketball, Mo.
if you judging Kawhi off a small sample size what he did early in this regular season when he was on a minute restriction and he was getting in rhythm, listen, you're being disingenuous because you got to understand once you come back off of that injury, it takes time
Mo,
to get in
I
rhythm.
understand each his own, but even Victor Oladipo playing basketball right
we
now.
took his averages from December and they ain't gonna cut it.
Okay, all right.
20.6 points ain't cutting it, bro.
No,
Even
you know what I don't like? No, because you know what's messed up?
I can't
Y'all
talk
said
past
4
this,
points
bro.
is not a lot, but you said he was averaging 16, and now that's 4 points. You see what I'm saying?
This,
Like y'all was saying, 4 points is a big big difference. Mookie
No,
said 24.
he's averaging 17. So I don't know where you got 16.
Because hold on. You know what? It's my fault because I looked at his last. If I look at his last 5 games that he's been playing, he's been averaging over 24. So yeah,
and that's a better example. Last 4 than that because in December those
because we've been on a 4. We've been on a 4 game losing straight.
They lost 3 of them.
And they think
and that shows you it's not scoring.
It's not scoring. Like
that proves it's not scoring.
When we say scoring though, it's not just Kawhi scoring; it's the whole team scoring. Oh, you know what I mean? Because we listen, we forgetting about Paul George.
Talk to niggas, bro.
They scored 130 points and lost.
Bro,
think
that's
about
one
that.
game. Overall, though, you're a bad scoring team, though.
110 and they lost. 114. They're giving up. It's really rebounding and turnovers. And to be honest, I really look at it this way. It was their 6th road game in 7 games. I don't want to make excuses, but that's rough.
At what point do you just blame the superstar then? Well, when does the superstar get blamed?
I understand trying to blame the superstar, but there's more pressing issues with that team. And the biggest issue is rotation-wise, nothing makes sense.
All right, but look, I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this because I know the people saying they Tim Simmons and all these fuck niggas, Saint Ace and all of them. They wonder why I'm not being hard on Kawhi. I keep in my word. I told Mookie I want won't criticize Kawhi Leonard until February, until after the All
I
Star
remember
break.
hearing you say that. I remember hearing you saying that.
I had said that, Ace. I said that numerous times on
I said that
Showtime
too. I
stream.
remember that.
Yeah.
I
So
definitely remember you saying that. I agree with you.
Herm,
So I keep it my cool and I keep it my word, and I'm gonna be
Herm,
critical of
a
Kawhi
lot of you
then.
people said Kawhi is healthy when the
He
season
should get a
started.
chance to ramp back up. But see, here's the problem, though, bro. He started calling out the coach. You can't be doing that.
The coach is the issue.
I mean, go. So that the case why LeBron been calling out coaches then?
Because LeBron blowing because LeBron out there balling.
But he's not impacting the team.
If you balling, you can open your mouth.
No, he's not.
He wasn't balling, go.
Was he balling? Was he really balling?
When
Everybody. It's a problem when other players call out coaches, but when LeBron James call out coaches, this motherfucker goes down, get on his fucking knees. He's a fanboy, nigga.
This year, when did he call out the coach? When did he call out the coach?
He called out the coach all last year.
He did call out Frank Vogel the whole year.
Well, that's what I thought. Because all last year, I called his ass out too, because he deserved to be called out. That's why he gone.
Hold on, Ghost, because I'm a Laker fan. I'm a Laker fan.
That's why he gone, bro. Let me tell you
LeBron was averaging 30, but a big reason why he was averaging 30, we're running stupid lineups that were like to benefit him offensively. We're running defensively. We couldn't guard anybody last year.
Who responsible for them stupid ass lineups?
Running bad lineup.
LeBron. Hey,
are you out of your damn mind,
bro? Vogel literally said, "I got to bring up the clip on the
How was LeBron responsible for Vogel's lineup?
He is because
go say you want to know something though? Unlike Tyronn Lue ain't called out Kawhi yet. Frank Vogel called out LeBron
James.
Yeah,
Frank Vogel called out LeBron last year. Let him know about his bullshit.
All I gotta say is this: I saw Vogel running out DJ in Ellington, so LeBron ain't had nothing to do with it. And even if
because the motherfucker wanted space and he didn't want to play bigs. Hey, matter of fact, look at the Lakers this year, right? Hey, Ghost. Hey, look at the Lakers this year. We didn't play Thomas Bryant until AD went down. Why?
He wasn't available at the beginning of the year.
No, he was available.
No, he wasn't. He was out.
He was out to start, but he was out to start, but he became available, right? And when he first became available,
he was hurt.
Oh my, he was hurt. You telling me he was hurt the whole time? Whole time AD was balling, he was just hurt. He was not hurt.
You a Laker fan?
I'm a Laker fan.
And
he wasn't hurt the whole time,
bro.
He wasn't hurt the whole time.
Bro, I ain't no Laker fan. I know that. God,
he started off the season hurt.
Exactly.
But when he first became eligible to come back, we were not giving him the minutes he was supposed to get. And the reason why we weren't giving him the minutes because we wanted to play that dumbass lineup where we get LeBron out there with a bunch of fucking shooters and we're supposed to have another big out there. And it makes no sense.
Everybody, to people keep on saying drop the link. I'm not dropping people that don't watch Clipper games. Like if you're casual and you want to look at it to say that go off the same narratives of what other people are saying, bro. I'm not dropping a link for you. You're not coming in on this shit.
Bro,
I don't got time. I don't got time to argue with niggas that don't know nothing about
horrible. You crazy? You don't watch basketball.
Thomas Bryant is playing well. He's playing well right now. I mean, I give him credit for that. He's playing better than I expected him to play. Hell, he ain't got no choice. Shit. If you don't do it, we gonna lose.
Thomas Bryant came back November 18th, and when he first came back, we played him 13 minutes, 15 minutes, 16 minutes. I'm like, nah, that guy should have been playing 25, 30 minutes.
That's about 5 or 6 weeks ago. Then is what you're saying. He just came back 5 or 6 weeks ago.
Too. Shut your bitch ass up, Jimmy. You paying a whore.
He should have been playing the whole time. And the reason why we didn't play him is because Brown wants to have these spacers out there. It's the same reason why we start these stupid fucking guard lineups where we got Dennis Schroeder and what's his name, Pat Beverly out there for no reason. Like why? Because LeBron want to have his spacing out there so he can get his fucking points.
Do you know the option if you don't play Schroeder and Beverly, you're gonna be putting Nunn and Baby Pippen out there? You crazy?
Play one of them niggas. Put Lonnie Walker at the 2.
Man, Lonnie Walker ain't even hurt. He hurt right now. I'm glad we got the games he got out
about for the over the course of the past 10 games, Lonnie Walker should have been our starting 2. Troy Brown should have been our starting 3. It makes no sense having Pat Bev and Dennis Schroeder out there. There's a reason why the Lakers get off the bad starts defensively.
Wait, who you say you put down Bev and bring in who?
You start either Bev or Bev or Schroeder, right?
No, Bev ain't starting in front of Schroeder. I'm saying who you gonna put Bev down to bring in?
I'm putting Lonnie at the 2 and Troy Brown at the 3 and having a real fucking lineup. I'm not putting 2 small guards out there. I even start Austin Reeves over fucking one of them.
Obviously, you wasn't really paying attention. Troy Brown was playing so bad, he had played himself out the rotation. That's the reason why he took his ass out the rotation because he was playing bad.
He was out of the rotation to start with, and also
no, he wasn't. He opened this year. He was starting at the beginning of the year. Troy Brown has been always had started open the season, starting.
He started, but he wasn't given the same opportunity in terms of like minutes. He was getting like 13-minute starts. It was like a fake starter.
He
type
was
of shit.
starting. Man, let's move. Let's keep it clear because you really that sure. You sure you?
I'm a Lakers fan? What are you talking about? Hey, Austin Reeves should have been getting all these
facts. You were delusional.
Damn, you've been missing some games then because you missed the whole month.
I remember you.
Dude, you didn't even know Thomas Bryant was out. He was out the first month.
No, he was out to start the season, but when he came back, he should have been getting minutes, and he wasn't.
Well, you sitting up here talking about he been there the whole time. That's like you missed the whole month.
I never said he was there the whole time. I said
was you in a coma? Why you weren't watching the game?
He came back mid-November. Why are you lying?
That's right.
We're literally in January.
He missed a whole month, is what I'm saying to you. What was you watching the games that month? Was you in a coma? What happened?
Right? How you gonna say I missed a month? He came back in fucking mid-November, and we're in January right now. And he's finally playing 25, 30 minutes a game now.
Man, he missed the first part of the season, bro. Not the first half.
And when he came back, he should have been implemented immediately.
But anyway,
instead we're playing Kendrick Nunn fucking minutes.
Moving on, bro.
Now,
Troy Brown was already
started. That you can't have two small guards and try to win in today's fucking NBA unless you have legit.
Yeah, but if he's coming off an injury, you still got to groove him back into the lineup. But then he's a backup, so his minutes are even more reduced. So what are you talking about?
You know what? Let me go back.
Exactly, nigga.
No.
Anyway, let's talk about the Clippers, though.
No.
Yeah, take it back.
This annoys me because
he was asleep for a large part of the Lakers season.
Hey, Anthony Davis and Thomas Bryant should have been our starting bigs to start the season, but Thomas Bryant was hurt. Right. When Thomas Bryant came back, because I knew this was going to happen to AD, and I said it here. I said if you keep playing AD at the 5, he's going to get fucking hurt because he's not used to that physicality over the course of a season. Like he can't do it. That's why you needed to get another big. And the reason why he's hurt is the same exact situation because he's fragile like that.
And make sure y'all smash the like button. He's like something, man.
Let me see when Anthony Davis actually got hurt. I forgot the day.
Shit, it don't matter. Yeah,
it do matter.
What really matters is when he coming back. That's the most important thing.
That motherfucker ain't gonna come back till March.
Yeah. What I'm saying is this: Clippers
we was talking about the Clippers. Yeah. But the Clippers are in a better situation than my Lakers. I'll say that. A way better situation.
Way better.
Way better situation.
They just 2 games
I don't
ahead of us.
Think so at all.
They just 2 games ahead of us.
Worry about nothing. They are not.
Let me ask you a question. Where your heat is at?
Where my heat at?
Yeah.
Man, about a little better situation than both of y'all.
No, hey, I'll tell you why they're in a better situation. We don't have a pick this year.
But we're in the East, though. Nigga. The East is playing better ball. So again, we better than y'all, man. And we better than the Lakers.
No, y'all not. Y'all not better than the Clippers.
We just beat y'all. We swept y'all.
Wait, hold on. Wait. You talking about the Heat, Ace? You talking about the Heat? Didn't we just smack y'all without LeBron and AD? What are you talking about?
Maybe we beat you with LeBron. So what you saying?
And then without him, all right, you beat us when we had Bron, and then we didn't have any of the niggas, and we had Dennis Schroeder just dropped 34 on you guys. What are you talking about? And you had Jimmy Butler. Sorry ass niggas.
We're better than y'all.
You a troll, bro. You a fucking troll.
You can't tell me nothing. But
now the Lakers going to surpass the Clippers. See, niggas just be talking. Bro. That's why
the Clippers are in a better situation.
I just can't. Hold
on. You do know that's a possibility, right?
It definitely is. It's that bunched up.
Y'all only 2 games ahead of us, bro.
2 games, right?
Only 2 games ahead of us.
Exactly. And this nigga talking about way better. Now explain me how the fuck 2 games is way better. Go ahead.
But the Clippers just went on a 4-game losing streak.
I don't
and
give
we're
a
still
fuck
only 2 games behind. We're still 2 games behind. That's crazy. They lost 4 games in a row, and we're 2 games behind. And the Lakers been
ass all season without AD. What are you talking about?
Bro,
and you're only 2 games ahead.
Hey,
so
I literally told you Kawhi's played 17 out of 40 games.
What y'all niggas problem is? Y'all niggas don't like to listen to the numbers.
Paul George missed 25% of the season already because he's missed 10 games.
I don't give a fuck. You're 2 games ahead of the Lakers, and the Lakers got their own problems. You're not way better than nothing.
Bro, I'm telling you right now,
you're a step better. If
they're in a way better situation.
This man said that
they're in a way better situation.
Why you don't be hard on your
basketball, bro?
Why you don't be hard on your Heat like that, man? Why don't
talk
about Jimmy Butler?
He never talk about the Heat. How they been fucking mid. How you
all day.
how they been fucking mid?
Niggas is
And you know
trash.
You don't talk about how your fucking heat been.
Miami looks like a
Nigga, the
champion.
star player on his team don't know if he want dreadlocks or a short haircut.
Hey, he don't talk about how his heat been. Hold on, Ace. Why you don't talk about? Hold on, Ace. Hold on, Ace. See, this is the thing. Hold on, Ace. I don't even know why. Hold on, Ace. I don't even know why I let you on the stream today. Because you was nowhere to be found, nigga.
You was nowhere to be found when we scraped y'all twice.
No, you was nowhere. You was nowhere. Hold on. You was nowhere to be found. You was nowhere to be found when your team got their ass beat. Your Miami Heat got their ass beat by the G League Laker team, Mr. LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and fucking got Thomas Bryant was putting the work on being out to buy your ass. You was nowhere to be found out there, nigga. But since when the Clippers lose, you got a lot of shit to say. Oh, we trash and we all that shit and all that shit. But talk about your Miami Heat, nigga. We have been nothing but the definition of inconsistent. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. And y'all got a good coach. But here's the thing, what I don't get with you Heat fans, right? This nigga Ace goes on what's the name stream every single time, right? He goes on what's the name stream every time, Big Tone stream every time, right? And he sit there, and when the Heat lose, they want to sit there and blame Eric Spoelstra. They never want to get on Bam. They never want to get on Jimmy. They never want to hold their players accountable, right? But since it's the Clippers, it's Kawhi, it's the PG, it's all them guys' fault. It's no coach. These niggas are walking hypocrites. They are hypocrites.
Okay, you giving Spoelstra too much goddamn credit.
Spoelstra
is not
hypocrite. You a hypocrite, bro.
How come I didn't hear you when we beat y'all?
No. Talk about that. Hold on. Talk about that. Talk about no. I want you to talk. No, I want. Hold on.
Me to come in and
want
talk.
Hold on.
You don't want to talk.
I want you to talk. Hold on,
you
bro.
You don't want to talk about how we
No. I want you to talk about that.
Yes.
Hold on, let me ask you something. When the Heat lose, who do you blame?
When the Heat lose, I blame whoever caused the game.
No, you blame Spoelstra. I be hearing you and Big Tone sit there crowd stream and play Eric Spoelstra.
His name is
But then, hold on. But then, when the Clippers lose, why is PG is the players. The players playing the coach.
You think I never blamed
but then, when the Heat lose, it's all Spo fault.
How about when the Heat beat y'all? How come I don't hear from you? How come you don't?
Why I don't hear y'all? Have we lost to a G League team missing their two best players?
Hold on, Ace. I got a question for you. Ace, you talk about Kawhi missing all these games, but you got Jimmy Butler missing damn near 14 games already. That's almost 40% of the season.
And you don't get on him. You think me and Big Tony talk about that?
Nigga coming back with all different types of hairstyles and shit.
What about Victor Oladipo? How many games Victor Oladipo missed?
Guess what? He probably played more.
But it's all Spo fault.
He probably played more.
It's all Spo fault though.
I love that you brought it up. He played more than Kawhi.
A month and a half.
He playing more than Kawhi, and he had a horrible injury the same way.
Damn. Everybody, just think about it. This man Ace sit there and get on Kawhi Leonard and all the other guys missed the game. But this man Jimmy Butler missed 14 games. This man Victor Oladipo missed over 20 games, but he never called that shit out. But he want to call Kawhi Clippers, and when they miss the goddamn game. When he lose, he want to sit there and say, "Oh my God, it's Eric Spoelstra's fault. It's Spo's fault. It's not Bam where he was fucking scoring a triple single. It's not Jimmy Butler where he bricked the last goddamn 3 shots in the fourth quarter. But it's all Spo's fault. It's all Spo's fault. But then when the Clippers lose,
when's the last time Bam scored in single digits? When's the last time Bam scored in single digits?
See, you niggas are hypocrites, bro.
See, you don't even know. You don't watch the game.
You hypocrites. Hold on. He said the Heat are in the 7th seed. No, the Miami Heat right now are in the goddamn. Let me see. They're the 8th seed right now, close to the 9th seed. They're like a game and a half back for being a 10th seed, nigga, in the play-in tournament. Get out of here, bro.
And what are we? One less game than you?
Get out of here,
the
bro.
Fuck you talking about? And we playing way more competition than you right now.
Man, stop it, bro.
Get the fuck up out of here, nigga.
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
Move. You with all that said, right? You about the fact that we beat y'all. We beat y'all twice in 1 week.
I expose your hypocrisy, bro. I just expose your hypocrisy. You don't keep the same energy than what our team is going through right now. Like y'all don't get no benefit of doubt. Y'all so keep the same energy.
Mookie, your mic messing up. We can't hear you.
I'll be back.
Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me?
Can now.
Yeah, he don't keep the same energy, bro. Real talk. Trey Jones, go ahead, bro. What you got on this, bro? Dre, you on mute, bro. Hey, Amiga Justin, what you got on this, bro?
Well, hey, I mean, one thing about it is, man, they still got a lot of games to play. So, one thing about it, I don't even really be going all crazy about a team losing one game, maybe 2 games, maybe even 3. But when they get down to the nitty gritty, and when they get around, May and around that time, April, May, around that time, yeah, that's when I start making my judgments and saying what I'm gonna say and all that. I don't really say too much about teams losing too much right now, because I mean it's still a lot of season to play, and players getting healthy and trying to get healthy. Teams trying to get their camaraderie and all that kind of stuff, and they chemistry together, and that team just still trying to get it together. And I don't judge it till pretty much after the All-Star break. Anytime after the All-Star break is when I really start, really looking at what's what. But before then, it don't really matter, because you're gonna win games.
Well, what you got on the fact that the star player calling out the coach? What you got on that?
I mean, players do it. Hell, before the season, KD wanted Sean Marks and Steve Nash fired. I mean, players do it. When you're a star player, you can do that.
In the middle of the season? In the middle of the season, though?
You got that pull. You got that kind of pull.
LeBron called that Frank Vogel in the middle of the season. What you talking about?
It is what it is. Star players can do that, man. That's the whole point of being a star player.
Yeah, but Kawhi ain't LeBron.
It might be a catch-22 though, because if you call them out, then you got to come out and ball every game.
That's right. You got to ball out if you're gonna talk shit, and that's what LeBron was doing. He was balling out.
God.
Yeah, balling out, losing
back
games.
LeBron James.
But we ain't gonna get into that right now.
Man, anyways, the story in the season, bro. It's better to have these bad moments now than when you're getting ready for the playoffs. So
that's what I'm saying. That's when I start really making judgment, when it's playoff time, close to playoff time.
Everything will get corrected. I mean, there's a couple of teams that are in disarray. I mean, there's a couple of teams that they're kind of in disarray, and by the end of the season, they might be able to make the playoffs or make a deep run. I mean, look at the season that I think the Clippers lost by 50 to the Mavs, or were down 50. Isn't that the same year they went to the conference finals? So,
I think so.
So what teams y'all think is doing bad that could turn it around?
Well, Golden State, the Clippers, the Lakers.
Golden State, Mavericks. I think those teams. I think the Lakers gonna make the play-in. I think the Lakers will make the play-in. They ain't gonna get no higher than the play-in. Anything in the play-in.
Hey, Dre, you there,
bro? What's up, bro?
Hey, hold on. We got over 280 people here. Make sure I smash the like button, man. Get these likes up. Hey, Jay, what you got on this, bro?
Hey, man. Just quick saying, man. I'm a Miami Heat fan too myself, right? And I got to keep it real, man. The other dude, man, he doing a little cap and talking about we better than y'all right now because we having the same problems as y'all. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, bro, we underachieving this year, bro. Right? We're underachieving this year, bro. And it's because of players like Kyle Lowry's in and out of the lineup, Jimmy Butler.
But he don't talk about. But he don't talk about that though. Hold on, Dre. Ace don't talk about that shit though. But he want to talk about how guys been in and out of the lineup for the Clippers. But he won't talk about guys being in and out of the lineup for the Miami Heat though. He don't keep the same image. Go ahead, Dre.
Like we've been underachieving this year, man. And then as far as the Clippers, man, I feel like y'all overreacting because they're still getting their feet wet, man. They're still trying to get in their rotations. They're still trying to get back good together, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, bro. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and say on the record. When y'all get into the playoffs, bro, y'all gonna be a scary out, bro. Like, it's not too many teams that could beat y'all in a 7-game series, even with the way y'all playing right now, bro. Like, y'all gonna get better, bro. Once Kawhi and Paul George get their legs up under them more and get more back in rhythm, bro, they're gonna be a problem, bro. And I feel like right now this need to stop. The biggest problem is Tyronn Lue needs to get his rotations under control, bro.
Thank you,
like, his rotations under control, and y'all need to get a stretch big. If y'all get a stretch big, a backup big that can stretch the floor, y'all gonna be unstoppable, bro. Well, I ain't gonna say unstoppable, but y'all gonna be a problem.
Oh, they
y'all gonna be a problem, bro.
Hey, Mookie, there's a good sign. Hey, Mookie, there's a good sign about Kawhi. You heard me? There's a good sign about Kawhi.
You mean Kawhi gonna get healthier? That's what you mean by getting
You said what?
That there is a good sign about Kawhi though. In December, he averaged almost 32 minutes a game, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like he just starting to ramp it back up right now, bro. So after the All-Star break, bro, I'm telling you, bro, they're gonna go on a win. They might go on a win streak like the Brooklyn Nets did after the All-Star break, bro. Because once they get their legs back and start playing their minutes, bro, they're gonna be a problem,
like
bro.
the Brooklyn Nets, you mean like the Celtics or something?
To me, that means
they're gonna.
To me, that means he probably don't have no pain in his knee or nothing. Like there's no swelling at the game.
So y'all think his knee's gonna get better throughout the season? What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Bro.
The same way Anthony Davis gonna have to get better throughout the season.
If you've been watching the Clippers,
that's not how it works.
Hold on, Ace. This is why you so.
It does, because if you don't use it, it atrophies. That means your muscle, your ligaments, everything it starts to it regresses. So in order to again get it back to where it needs to, you rehab, your first surgery, then rehab. Then you get it strong, and then you have to do the normal activity that you did before you got injured, and that's how you recover.
But he's gonna play.
You're able to gain that strength back in your knee. That strength and that support.
But look. The last, I think he played like 12, 13 games in December. He averaged 32 minutes a game. I think 31.9, so almost 32. So that's a good sign because. What that says is because early in the season he was having issues with it. His issues earlier in the season where he was having knee stiffness and he was having swelling. So if you look at the minutes he played earlier in the season, he didn't have them. Okay. Now he's playing about league average, maybe a little bit less, but it's up in the 30s now. So what that tells me is that his range of motion for his knee is good. He doesn't have any swelling, and he feels pretty good. So I'm assuming that he's progressing. And he's going to play about, by the time the season ends, probably like 33 minutes a game, maybe 34 minutes a game, maybe.
Well, this is the thing what Kawhi needs to do. And this is why I kind of agree, like, he does need to play more games. It's because, bro, I'm not done yet. What I'm saying is this, is that the thing about Kawhi is he ain't got his legs on him left. And to get the legs under you, bro, you got to continue to play more games to get in rhythm, to get the legs to feel under you, bro. And the thing is that yes, Kawhi's been playing more games in December, but he has to continue to do that.
Really, it's his knees, not his legs. Really, it's his knee because there's also a state of confidence that you need to go through. You need to get over the fact that I was injured, but now I'm healthy. So now I can go back to being who I was before because it's still there. It's just, I don't know. To me, it's like just the minutes and what he's playing now from what I'm seeing. Like because I was looking at his last 4 games he played, the minutes per game was 31.
So y'all think
what you trying to say? Oh, hold on. Go ahead. Go. My bad, bro. Go ahead.
Question. So y'all think Kawhi's gonna end up playing like regular minutes? That if
he's playing regular, he's playing regular.
Bro, because he's more confident in the stability of his leg, bro.
Kawhi, everybody, y'all got to think about it. If y'all been looking at it, bro, since Philly, Kawhi Leonard has been playing above 35 plus minutes since December 23rd.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, his minutes been going up. Like he played 30.
I'm telling you,
he finally has more confidence in the stability of his leg. I mean, his knee.
Hold on, he played 34 minutes against Philly. He played 35 minutes against Toronto. He played 37 minutes against Boston, and he played 35 minutes against Indiana. So his minutes has been going up lately.
Not just the minutes, but how about the actual games played? Like not missing every other game and shit. So you think he's gonna go to like a normal schedule or?
Yeah, right now he hasn't been clear playing back to backs, and the reason why he missed the reason why he missed Monday's game because they say he was ill.
How many games did the Clippers play in December? Like 16 games.
Yeah, they played. He missed
like 4. He missed like 4 games.
He played 11 games. He played 11 games in December, and the Clippers. I'm gonna see how many games they played.
Like what, 15, 16 games maybe.
Clippers in December.
That's what I see when you see patients that had knee issues. Again, that it's common.
They play one
knee stiffness, knee soreness, swelling, and shit like that, and people are not confident. So what they do is they start again. That's another reason why people can get hurt, bro, because they start putting pressure off the knee, and then they're putting too much load on the other knee. That's where injuries come. But
bro,
what it is you gotta wait for it to get stable.
Because you just got to wait. If you don't play, you can lose.
Rand. Kawhi missed like four. Kawhi missed 4 games.
4 games.
Yeah, 4 games.
So he played. That's pretty good. Yeah, look, I think these are discussions that are like between him and the medical staff right now. Like they know that he's feeling good. Like again, hit the range of motion in his knee. Because again, like when you have knee injuries and shit like that, you can pretty much go north to south. It's the subtleties, bro. Like the sudden changes and shit like that mess you up. To me, I think that they're on the precipice of saying, you know what, let's just let them go. I think those are the discussions right now.
Now, let me keep it real, right?
See, look, when you come off,
hey, Ghost Town, what you think about the Lakers getting Boogie, bro?
Is that official?
Be back in and moving from east to west, meaning that sometimes, like when I first start back walking, sometimes my ankle would still be unstable. So that's what Kawhi was experiencing in the beginning of the season. His knee was still unstable. So now that it's getting more stable, he's gonna be able to play more minutes, more games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly.
Because I could when I first came back, I could walk fine, but once I start running and try to move, like it'll flare up on me.
Yeah, shift and shit like that.
It was still unstable.
And
that's the same thing. Same thing he going through.
Oh, that's just the rumor.
Nah, he was just going in for a workout or whatever.
Oh, okay. So he ain't on the team. But they can use him. They can send Damon Jones ass straight home.
But what I'm saying, is
cut it out, move.
Sounded off on that shit. That's why he made that comment to Tyronn Lue, because of awful frustration. Because like, bro, why the fuck you didn't play me in the second half? Like, we need chemistry. We need rhythm. We need reps. Like, if you need a chemistry, if y'all say that they need to be more in the lineup together, well, this is a big opportunity to do it in the second half, to figure out how to score buckets instead of just literally just pulling them starters out and basically say, just throw the.
You cutting out, Mook.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, but you going in and out though. Still going in and out.
I don't think I'm.
I told you the Clippers are easy to scout, bro. Easy to scout, bro.
Hey, Mook, I'm gonna be real with you, right? I said this after y'all fired Doc Rivers and added Tyronn Lue. He's basically the same type of coach as Doc Rivers. So I really didn't see where you guys was going to make a big change, because he does most of the same things he does. He was, you know what I'm saying, like he moves the same way Doc Rivers was moving, as far as like.
No, I don't agree.
Not having an offense where they move, not having an offense. Hold on, let me finish saying what I'm saying, bro. Like right now, so you see how they were doing ISO. They were doing ISO with Doc Rivers, right? True or false?
Right.
They're still doing ISO. They're still doing ISO. They're not running plays. That's what I'm saying, bro. They're not running plays, bro. They don't have a set offense, bro. They're still running ISOs. Even last year they were running ISOs, bro. Even without Kawhi and them, Paul George, they didn't start really balling until they started moving the ball and playing team ball, bro. T. Lue has to get these guys playing team ball, bro. And he has to run the offense through Kawhi and PG. It doesn't need to be John Wall. It doesn't need to be Reggie Jackson. They need to be the initiators of the offense, and then let John Wall and Reggie Jackson come off of that.
But at least
that makes any sense.
But at least Ty Lue makes adjustments. Doc Rivers.
No, he doesn't, bro. He's too late to make he's too late to make adjustments, bro. He's too late. When he makes adjustments, it's already too late.
This is what I'm saying. Again, look, this is what I said. I said at least he makes adjustments. Doc Rivers just goes out and has the same game plan. It's gonna work or it's not. That's it. What he is a great.
I ain't gonna lie about that. Yeah. He'll fold his arms and be like, "Yeah, just go do it. Just go do it."
Yeah, he got one more adjustment than Doc. I agree.
A little bit more, but I mean, I don't know why. I mean, like people say that he's under Doc Rivers. No, Ty Lue really started under Phil Jackson, bro. So I mean, Phil Jackson wasn't the greatest. Phil Jackson wasn't the greatest X's and O coach. I mean, because he had Tex Winter.
Phil was horrible at the time.
But he was a great. I mean, he knew how to manage teams, bro. I guess he knew psychology very well. Apart from being a handler, dog, but I mean, I don't know why like Tyronn Lue didn't really learn that shit, though. So I don't know.
Yeah,
like I said, bro, he just got to get them out of playing ISO ball, bro. Like that, they're a very different looking team when they're moving the ball, bro. Like I'm gonna be real with you, when they're moving the ball, bro, they're a scary team to me, bro. They're a real scary team to me because when they're moving the ball and getting everybody involved,
you know how Ime Udoka locked, the Clippers. I mean, locked the Celtics on moving the basketball because you gotta look at the Celtics. The Celtics were one of the worst offensive rate teams like in the first half of the year, but Ime Udoka did something. And just moving the ball, they was literally in the second half of the season one of the best teams at making the skip passes to the corner. They was moving the ball like they play like a.
But he's not really a good offensive. But he's not really a good offensive coach, bro.
He's not. But he had them guys moving the goddamn basketball, and that would create open looks.
He demanded that out his players, and he's a
and it's easy to do that with a young team, bro. It's easy to do that with a young team. He's not gonna preach the same shit to the Clippers, bro. They're not.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say.
That works for young. That works for young kids, bro. Like Tatum and Green, like whatever. They're young, bro. They're basically kids, bro. They're like what, 23, 24, 25 years old, man. They're young as hell. So that works for them, bro.
And but what I'm saying, plays being ran.
Ime was a coach's coach. This dude, y'all got Tyler. He's more like a player's coach, it seems. So it's not. It don't seem like he's the type to get on the players and demand they play D and they run the plays that he wants and things like that.
It's hard for bro. I don't know, man.
So let me ask you, what's Kawhi's position on this roster? Like as in like, how much say does he have and shit like that? You know what I mean? Because it seems like his voice ain't really like out there like that. You know what I mean? Because y'all sitting here telling me like he's handcuffed. And if you're a true superstar, you kind of run the team. You do what the fuck you want. I mean, even like a Trae Young does what the fuck he wants over there.
I don't think.
Whether it works or not, but why doesn't Kawhi get that light? You know what I mean? Why he don't impose his will? Leave LeBron impose his will.
I don't think he's handcuffed. I don't know. No. I don't think he's handcuffed. I just don't think that. I mean, I think Kawhi thinks that he can play with anybody and win with anybody.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he doesn't seem to have like a personality to be shouting down and demanding anything. Though, honestly,
he's not like Kawhi is vocal, but he's not. He don't have that. He don't have that Draymond Green vocal.
Bro, to me, he just talks when he needs to, and he's gonna tell you what's wrong with this and that. I mean, people say that he's not vocal because he's not animated on the court. But I mean, there's plenty of players that say. During practice, during film study, he's talking, he's doing this. I mean, it's like Tim Duncan. It's like Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan barely talk, but behind the scenes, he would talk.
Like Jimmy Butler, right? Don't get me wrong. He don't got the skill set of a Kawhi Leonard, right? But that nigga be screaming down on dudes and demanding that they play with a certain intensity, this, that, and the third, and run the right play.
Yeah, because he's Jordan.
I never seen that out of Kawhi.
Yeah, because he's Jordan's son. No. Allegedly.
I mean, it's all personality, I guess. But you know what I mean? And I don't expect Kawhi to be anybody else but himself. But it'd be nice to see him be more vocal and demanding. You know what I mean? Because if Ty Lue don't do it, right? And Kawhi don't do it, and even Paul George ain't that. Who the fuck? Who's like the enforcer on the team? Who's doing all the talking?
They don't really have. I mean, Marcus Morris,
that's a fucking problem. Maybe Marcus. Then that ain't good.
I mean, I've told Mook the whole time that guy's not a championship a winning player, man. I'm sorry, he's not.
Like y'all laugh, but this is why Miami has Udonis Haslem on the roster still. Honestly, because he demands shit and he's gonna make sure everybody do what they're supposed to do.
Nah, I think they got him. I think they got him on the team from stopping Jimmy Butler from whooping somebody's ass on the team.
I agree. All of that. That's why I mean enforcing. Like that's why I asked y'all, like, who y'all enforcing? Who's shouting that? Who's making sure everybody show up early to practice and leave late? Like who's making sure everybody get in the huddle? Who's making sure the plays are being ran that the coach wants? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't have no
a couple of them dudes on the team, and I don't see none of them.
I say Marcus probably. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, but Jokic got him scared, bro.
And I think that's
who's the Celtics enforcer?
With Marcus Smart.
No,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
but
And then you got the OG,
that
and then
guy's
you got the OG
that guy's
and
a dirty
Harper,
ass player
and then you
though.
got the OG
Is
and Al Horford,
That guy's a dirty ass player
you know
though,
what I mean?
man.
Who set the example. So you see what I'm saying? Miami, you got Jimmy Butler, you got Kyle Lowry, you got Udonis Haslem, right? Like, I don't see that on the Clippers. And I think that's the problem, yo. Honestly, I ain't even trying to troll, but I think that's the real problem with y'all. There's no real vocal leader on the team, nowhere. And if you're telling me the Morris twins, that's not gonna do it. That ain't it.
No.
Like, I mean, like even old boy over there on the Lakers, with Pat Beverly, even he's vocal. You know what I mean?
Hold on, you say Pat Bev is more vocal than LeBron?
No,
Yeah.
but
Not really. No, I ain't saying more than LeBron, but I'm saying
No, but
even him.
No, but there's a point.
You know what I mean? Because that's like what he does best.
No, but there's a point where you can't look. There's a point. Look, Patrick Beverly before he was contributing. He was at least making all defense, making key plays.
I agree.
But you can't keep talking with. You can't keep talking when you're trash, bro. That's
Right,
it, man.
I
Like
agree.
leave it alone
It
already.
gets annoying and people turn you off.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't do that shit. So why you telling me to do it?
I agree with that, but I mean that's something I think the Clippers really need. I think they need a vocal leader, whether it's a younger guy or older. It's probably best to bring an older vocal leader. You know what I mean? And somebody that people respect. Because
Man, the Clippers already got a leader. Stop this nonsense, bro.
Who though? No. Listen, Kawhi is obviously the leader of that team. I'm talking like a vocal leader though. Like
they don't need no vocal leader, bro.
You know what the problem is now? Because like back in the days, all teams they used to have a veteran. They used to have a veteran on the team, bro. They don't have
Who's the Clippers? Everybody. Who's the Clippers vocal? Everybody. Who's the Clippers vocal leader when they went to the Western Conference in 2021?
Patrick Beverly.
Patrick Beverly. Hey,
man,
I heard y'all talking about y'all like Kawhi being vocal.
Ain't that a fucking coincidence? And I just mentioned.
I don't know if it's a good idea to be vocal challenging the coach like that because you can mess.
That
the
is
locker
being
room
vocal.
Up.
That is a good thing.
You don't challenge the coach.
That's going to force the coach to play more.
You can mess the locker room up.
Well,
no, it does not, bro.
Still goes. So I not to challenge to a certain extent.
But isn't there? It goes. Hey, hold on. It goes. Isn't there already issues in the locker room supposedly?
I don't know, but I know if the best players start challenging the coach can lose the locker room, and then the players ain't listening.
Lose his job. Lose his job.
And that's right. And that's not always a good.
I mean, when you call out bad coaching, I don't got no problem with that.
Well, I mean, look. You can say that he coached bad, but that nigga wasn't the one shooting on the bricks last night in the first half, though. So I mean, it goes both ways.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but even when they was not shooting out bricks, he's still rotation. It's still his lineup is still horrible.
And Moogie, I saw I think I saw a segment the Skip and Shannon shit because it came on my feed. They started the game like 2 for 18, bro, or like 2 for 18 from 3 or some shit like that. They started like 3 for 21 for the game overall.
Yeah,
of course you're gonna get waxed.
Yeah, that was from 3-point. Yeah, from 3-point. They were so
you're gonna get waxed, bro. I don't care who you playing. You're gonna get waxed.
You got to be extra careful to call the coach out if you ain't playing well. If you're not playing well, you might not want to talk.
Right.
No, but what he's saying is fact because if you look at this is not what Tyronn Lue did for this game or it's been a recurring thing. His rotation, his lineup have literally cost us games.
They gotta make Paul George. They gotta make Paul George the number one option until Kawhi gets back to a level where he can take over the team.
They do make him a number one option. There be times where Kawhi be at the goddamn be on the corner and let PG
I'm telling you, bro. All they run is pistol, which is 21.
They don't run no plays. Period. It don't matter if Kawhi.
But pistol is a play. Pistol is a play because like all it is dribble handoff. That's all they do. That's all they do, bro. And just dribble, take contested shots. That's stupid, man.
I
think they gotta get to the bucket.
Look, Moogie, and they have the same issue. They're too small at the one, even though they got a big guard he barely plays. Same issue that they had before when they had Lou.
That's why they need to start Terrence Mann.
They're too small. John Wall, even though he's like 6'3", 6'4", he's not a good defender. Ray Jackson, 6'2", 6'3". This dude Powell, 6'2", 6'3". These guys are small, man.
Mo, let me ask you a question. Would you have liked to see Kawhi and Paul George play that second half? Of course, right?
Yeah, yes, because even though
That's what I don't understand, yo. How you gonna build chemistry?
Hold on. Even though they get their ass blown out, I still would have liked them to figure out like the shot's not going in. What do they do to unlock this offense to get better quality, more looks, and for it to go through? Like you fix this shit out, like because it's not that's not a good taste. That's not fixing anything. Just bitching your players in the second half and just destroying the tape and just move on to the next game. That's not fixing anything. They didn't even fix their chemistry. They got to fix on how to play well as a team and get quality looks and playing more physical. I feel like
didn't that work before? Didn't that work before? Didn't he do that in the work?
One game is not a great sample size, Ghost.
Well, he doesn't know that. He's just trying to see if he can.
One game is not a good sample size.
He's trying to see if he can duplicate.
What happened against Orlando? What happened to Orlando?
I don't know. I'm just saying he tried it
what
before.
Happened to Orlando? What happened?
You're criticizing a strategy that worked before.
It only worked one time.
Okay,
one game. One time is not a good sample size. What happened against the time what he did against Orlando?
But if it works, then you know it's a possibility it can work again.
Bro, I said what happened when what happened against Orlando?
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
But it has worked before, so why not try so you can regain?
It only worked one time out of the 4 times he tried it. Don't work.
Well, I don't know how many times he tried. I can't speak on that, but I saw him do it before.
4 times. 4 times it worked. It didn't work because I seen him did it before. He's just not a good fucking coach.
Well, do y'all get a lot of free throws? Because I don't see it when I watch y'all. I don't watch too much games, but when I watch, I don't see y'all get to the cup too much.
Would it be bad to start Terrence Mann and Luke Kennard with Kawhi, Paul George, and Zubac?
Yeah, that'd be bad because the backcourt's too small, bro.
They're not. They're 6'5". They're 6'5".
How long?
Tall? Yeah, they're both 6'5". Yeah, they're big, bro. Hey, look, and you don't have
Luke Kennard,
hold up.
Luke Kennard, defensive liability.
There's a problem. No, yeah, but you don't really need him because look, you got Terrence Mann, you got Kawhi, you got Paul George, and you got Zubac.
Yeah, but that's being in the same situation because now teams are going to get the switch. Clippers are switching defense. All everybody going to do is get whoever Luke Kennard man is guarded. They're gonna set a string. But in
NBA there's trade-offs though. In NBA there's trade-offs because again the problem with the Clippers is that they start slow as fuck. And I'm not saying to play Terrence Mann a lot of minutes, but at least keep him in the game because he gives you energy and he gives you like big plays, especially on defense. He takes it to the cup. He can make his job easier for Kawhi and Paul George. And you need Luke Kennard to hit shots early, bro. So late in the game, the rim gets bigger and he hits shots, bro. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck how good of a shooter you are when you're not getting no playing time and then they put you in pressure situations and expect you to hit shots. That's not going to happen, bro. Often. It's not. And then they're going to say, oh, he can't shoot. Well, I mean, you're putting him in pressure situations all the time. I don't give a fuck who it is. Like Ray Jackson, a black hole. Paul George, nigga. He literally shoots every shot like with 3 seconds or less on the shot clock. Just dribble, man.
I'm sure they told Reggie he got the green light if you open shoot it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Tyronn Lue did. Yeah. But those, I was going to ask you, y'all working out Boogie? You like that?
Yeah, he's better than Damon Jones. He can take his spot. Sure can.
It goes. You know why he's not in the league so much? Because I think he's a malcontent. I don't think teams like him. He's good enough to still to play, man. I just don't think teams like him, bro.
Boogie?
Yeah, he's kind of old too, bro.
Yeah, because of his attitude.
I mean,
DeMarcus Cousins still a good player, though.
If I get somebody younger to do the same thing and half the price,
but he's a malcontent though.
They don't like Boogie, man. He's like a, yeah. I mean, they trying to get rid of him.
Dwight Howard. It's like Dwight Howard. He can still play in the league, but they don't like him. That's why he's not in the NBA.
Man, if you're paying attention, they trying to do away with guys like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Boogie still got something in me. He still got something there. Don't do Boogie.
Right. They trying to get rid of Alpha in that way.
Hey, go.
Look, man. He can't be worse than that damn Damon Jones. So I'm not gonna protest that signing. I can't imagine nobody being worse than Damon Jones. That mother be looking clueless out there, bro.
Hey,
Like he ain't never played a game in his life.
Hey, there's an easy way to rectify Anthony Davis.
Hey, hop in, Reggie. I gotta hear Reggie on this, bro. I gotta hear Reggie on this.
You heard goes. There's an easy way to rectify Anthony Davis's injury problems. If 30% more of the time that he's gonna take a shot or he's playing offense, he posts up instead of facing up all the time. That minimizes bro, your exertion on energy, bro. You have the skills, man. Just like you score easier.
Man, we all know Anthony Davis going to miss
those
20
times y'all get
games
boogie.
this year.
What's time when y'all get boogie? Y'all gonna be elite, bro.
No, he gonna make us elite. We need shooters, bro. We don't. We need shooters, man. We need somebody that can shoot the damn ball. In the fourth quarter, everybody's gonna do the same blueprint. Pack it in and make the Lakers beat them over the top.
It's hard though, Ghost, because again, the Lakers have, even if they get one shooter, they're still like they're the worst shooting team right now, based off stats.
Hold on, let me go to Reggie. My bad, Brent, for cutting you off. Let me go to Reggie.
Now go ahead.
Reggie, what you had on Tyronn Lue? Go ahead, bro.
Hey, what's up, man?
Salute, man. What's up?
Told you like since the bubble, bro. I told you when Doc Rivers got fired or left or however that happened. I told you that when they hired Tyronn Lue, he wasn't that guy. And I was adamant about that shit when I seen him in Cleveland. He do a couple good plays out of timeouts. Like he not a bad. He's a decent coach. He's okay. He'll call a couple good sets out of timeouts. You give him the right players around him. I told you he got carried. Kyrie and LeBron carried him to a chip. I mean, fuck. David Blatt, he got fired with a winning record when they hired Tyronn.
Number one seed.
Yeah, and with a number one seed, and he took him to the top year before. So it wasn't like David Blatt. David Blatt accomplished more than like 75% of coaches in the league when he got fired. You know what I'm saying? That was politics. That wasn't about the fucking. It was about the offense he wanted to run, and LeBron didn't want to run that fucking offense. But that's a whole other story. Fact of the matter is, Tyronn Lue is not a good coach, bro. That Clippers roster is fucking stacked, top to bottom, with talent, reliable role players, shooting, physically imposing big man that can get rebounds, clean the glass, and do the dirty work down inside. You know, he'll wake up one day and get a 20-20 double-double and shit like that. That's what he's capable of. And these motherfuckers is squandering that shit. Like, you got two of the best two-way players in the league, right? And it's just not. He's just not. It's not even about the injuries, bro. It's just that even when they was healthy, bro, they still ain't putting it together like that. And to me, it's on Coach Lue. He got to go, bro.
Oh, you think he should get fired?
So you saying LeBron made him?
Basically, LeBron and Kyrie.
Do you agree that LeBron made Tyronn Lue? Go.
He did.
That's the only factor left, Mo.
Yeah, he did benefit from playing for coaching LeBron. I mean, who don't? Spo did too. But here's the thing.
Spo didn't do.
What was that coach?
The Lakers in 2020, they ain't winning the chip. They ain't winning the chip in 2020.
What's that dude that coach for Utah? What's his name? Quinn Snyder.
Mm-hmm.
He showed me he's a good coach when he went out there and just gave it to Quinn Snyder. I like what he did against him. He's a good coach, and I watch him make adjustments during the game. He doesn't let the same play beat him over and over again. I like what Tyronn Lue do. Now, don't get me wrong. I've seen him make some bonehead mistakes too. Which coach? All these coaches do. Hell, Spo did one the other night. He let Schroeder beat him with his right hand all night long.
All night.
So I mean, I've seen all of them make mistakes. I don't think it's Tyronn Lue's fault. I mean, I understand y'all don't like Tyronn Lue. I don't know why, but I don't think it's his fault. I wouldn't fire him. I wouldn't fire Tyronn Lue if it was me. But I can't tell other people what they feel. I mean, if you feel like he's doing your team in, I told you, start him moving to get his ass up out of there.
Who would you hire anyways, bro? Because Udoka, I don't think he's getting a job. He's not gonna get a job, bro.
He's
not getting a job anytime soon, bro. I don't think so.
No, they gotta go get probably not. But see, that's the thing.
Is that you?
No, that's not me. But let me tell you something, bro. He ain't no he got to understand, dude. You can't be screwing the white women in the office.
Is that you?
You ain't gonna get no job. You doing that?
Is that you?
No.
That's your man bagging up pounds over there. Nigga.
Oh hell no!
This nigga got some
That
shit on
nigga
that.
been busy over there.
Oh,
Look, bro.
Yeah, what?
I would prefer
this nigga, bro.
if I was a Clippers fan, coach, bro. Like,
This nigga, man.
I got the same issue with my team. My Steven Silas, that nigga got a 24% win. Fuck that nigga. He trash. Get him out of there. Call Jeff Van Gundy. Call fucking Mark Jackson. Call one of these old school niggas. Coming there cleaning shit up, bro.
Yeah, but Mark Jackson is never gonna coach again because he believes in God.
I know, bro. He got blackballed, but I'm just using that.
Hold on, so he can't coach for that reason, Ren?
Yeah, because he believes in God, and again,
he forced him to go to
anybody can do it whatever they like, but in the Bible it says if you sweet tea, if you Skittles, that's an abomination.
Wasn't he screwing the women at the office too? Wasn't Mark Jackson screwing women too at the office?
No, he wasn't.
It was a combination of shit. He was doing that, but that wasn't the problem. The problem was he was forcing people to like go to church and believe in God, this, that, and the third. And he was hardcore where he didn't believe in like all that gay shit and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so they kicked him out.
And the owners are going to stay are gay. Well, the main owner is gay.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, then that make even more sense. And matter of fact, right, it's San Francisco. That shit gay as fuck. You're right. All that shit gay out there. So he said that shit in the wrong place.
Yeah, so that's the reason why he's not coaching.
Yeah, it makes sense now when you said that.
And plus, dudes today, they don't really want to hear about that shit, man. Because people today, they don't really.
Nah, you just can't say that shit no more.
They don't go to jail. I mean, they don't go to prayer. I mean, they don't go to church and shit like that. Like, they promote like, I don't know.
Hey, Gat, what you got on this, Gat?
It's more prison culture and shit like that.
Hey, Gat,
instead of faith.
Oh shit, my shit. Yo, what up, bro?
Yeah, it's too late, nigga.
Yo,
it's too late, bro.
You late.
My fault. I thought I mute myself. My fault. I put my fault. My fault, bro.
He said, "Bookie, they gonna take the stream down."
What was he doing? What was he doing? I mean,
shit legal, so it ain't shit anyway.
No, bro, but I thought weed is legal, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like,
in some states it is. In some states it is,
bro. Look, you know what's crazy about that? Look, you know what's crazy about that?
My shit legal.
Everybody's happy about weed being legal, but what y'all don't get is the white man is regulating the shit, and the same weed that put us in jail. Now the white man's getting rich out of that shit.
That's a fact.
They taxing your ass off weed.
You're right. I don't agree with you at all, Loren, but that was a good one you just said, bro.
But you know what? You can grow your own shit now too. So
yeah, you got like 3.
Rand, do you smoke? You smoke, Rand?
No, I don't smoke.
I smoke like a
Do you smoke
I can't smoke, bro. Hey, look, I can't smoke, bro. I should date people. I cannot smoke. Come on, man.
Ghost Town say he smoked vape. You say that, Ghost?
No,
Oh my bad.
I don't fuck with none of that white man poison, bro.
Hold on. Wait, look. Anybody that vape, right? Anybody that just think about this. You buy a vape, then you buy a flavor, right? And let's say you buy a watermelon, and the watermelon costs you $129. You really think that shit's healthy, bro? They got a watermelon flavor that costs you only $129.
Jimmy, hold on.
Damn chemicals.
Jimmy, cigarettes is not good for you, nigga.
No, nigga, I smoke. I do the vapes.
Nah,
Jimmy, you smoke cigarettes.
It costs $20.
Nah, man. Look. Hey, look. If you're gonna smoke, even though I don't do it, but the best one to do, I mean, once in a while, is what do you call it? Cigars.
Yeah, I smoke cigars.
Hey, let me go with
get out that vape shit though.
Let me go with Sheldon.
Yeah, good night, gentlemen.
What's on, brother?
I'm good. Mookie, I think you should calm down, man. The Clippers gonna be good to go. You want to win now, or you want to win in June? To win in June, right? You need to keep Kawhi and Paul George as healthy as possible. So what you need to do right now is work on getting your role players to win you as many games as possible, not your superstars, because you know Kawhi very fragile. Look how easily he was hurt year before, and now almost 16 months later, he's still not healthy. So you need to ease Kawhi as much as possible. If you should aim for about the 6th seed. You don't want to be pushing for the number 1 or the number 2 seed, and you get there with a injured Kawhi and an injured PG. So relax. You have a good team, Mookie. You could win the championship, but you got to get there healthy, right? Lue is a good coach, and right now he's working on getting your role players to do as much as possible.
Right. That's a good take, man.
Last up
Scalamucci and the big bad perfect. Me never said the girl pick up this mama urgent and the boy pick us me sound
For my sound is a champion to bumbo clap. And me when you think a cool jump and bumbo clap. And me foot drop plate and a them bumbo clap. If you diss my sound, me a go write them off.
Give them 6 more, 7 more, 8 gunshots. Funeral graveyard, big boat box. 6 more, 7 more, 8 gunshots. Bam!
Hey, Ghost, now is that you right there?
That music back on, bro.
That's crazy, man.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Boo. Hey, Boo.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Y'all crazy, man.
That goddamn theme music back on.
Yeah, hey, Ghost, that is you though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it ain't. I don't know why y'all put that goofy lame looking ass on. That is not.
Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. But yeah, what I'm saying
Y'all
is this.
made that motherfucker famous, bro, but that is not me.
Hey Jimmy, you gotta change your profile pic and put Ghost Town on that. That is Ghost Town, bro. This nigga Ghost Town trying to change this shit. That's you, nigga.
Hey, Ghost, that's you?
Yes,
No,
that's
man.
him, nigga. That is
Look, man, I told y'all that's Mars' uncle. That's Mars' uncle. That is not me.
You talking about this boss uncle, man? Y'all niggas is crazy. But yeah, man, the Clippers got to get this shit together, though. But hey, Ghost, let me ask you something. Do you think? And I was going to ask you a question, and we got to get to this topic and debate too. And I want to get your opinion on this too. I'll put this on the screen. All right, so this is going to be the front court for the All-Star this year, right? It's going to be coming down to this too.
Mm-hmm.
But only 3 can start. Which player is going to come off the bench out of these 4 players?
In the East. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, you're right. 3 of them can start.
One of these 3?
You know who you gonna pick, bro? Kids,
You know Embiid is in the middle. Embiid obviously in the middle.
I would say Embiid too.
God damn, bro. Yeah, man, they're gonna have to bring JT off the bench, bro.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Don't do that.
Stop it.
Have to bring JT off the bench, bro. I'm gonna tell you, listen.
Yo, look at Jimmy.
Damn, boy, you lying with that. That joke go quick with that shit. Hey, man. No, listen. You're gonna have to bring JT off the bench because I'm not putting him ahead of Giannis and KD. Got the votes. KD
So you
got the
hold on, Ghost. You putting the top MVP guy that's with top 2 in the MVP vote for majority of the year, who's averaging 37 and 5 with 2 steals and a block.
Yeah, bro. He ain't
off the bench.
Them 2 MVPs, bro. Them 2 former MVPs gonna go.
No, they're
going
not.
before him.
Boy,
yeah.
Did you see how much Did you see his percentage? How he shot yesterday for the shoot, bro?
Who, Tatum?
Yeah, bro.
I mean, all four of them can start. All 4 of them can start.
Well, yeah, but if you're gonna take somebody out the backcourt, but if he say front court only,
Nah,
yeah, you're right. If you put
Tatum
Tatum in the backcourt, he can start. But I mean, if you talking about put them all in the front court, then I'm letting Giannis and KD
Who's
start
the guard?
alongside him.
Who's the point guard?
Kyrie.
Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah,
And,
Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, hell yeah, Donovan Kyrie.
Yeah.
Hell.
So you could do Donovan Mitchell, Tatum,
No
Durant,
Tatum. No
Giannis, and Embiid. I mean, yeah, those are the
Hey,
four. I mean, those are the five best players this year.
Where KD at?
I just said that.
Hey,
I
hey, Sheldon,
said Donovan.
if you had to
Mitchell,
take somebody off the bench out of here, who would you put on the bench between KD, Giannis, Embiid, and Tatum?
I'm putting Embiid on the bench.
Why?
Worst record too.
What the fuck?
He has the worst record,
I'm
right?
putting Embiid on the bench so that when Giannis comes to the bench, Embiid comes into the lineup.
That's logical.
Hold on.
So I always have a dominant big man in my lineup, playing around my forwards.
Hey,
pretty good.
I put Sabonis over LeBron in the West backcourt. Would you agree
You
with that,
saying,
Ghost?
Say
What do you think?
what's a bonus?
Jimmy said he
Man,
put Sabonis over LeBron on the West backcourt. Do you agree with that, Ghost?
Man, he trolling, bro. You know damn well ain't neither one of them players going into the backcourt. So why is he saying that? Not one of those players gonna be in the backcourt. Sabonis or LeBron.
So you don't think Sabonis deserved to be an All-Star this year?
No, I said he's not coming in, he's not gonna be in the backcourt. He said backcourt.
It's a popularity contest.
I think he'd be in front court.
What a starting five! What a starting five are. I think the rest game.
First of all, LeBron starting. Period.
I mean, it's
He
a
the
power.
number-
It's
he the
still a
number-
popularity contest.
Yeah, he the number one vote getter all of everybody. So he started.
Yeah, but it's still a popularity contest, though.
Yeah,
He number one 'cause-
it's always been a popularity contest. How you think Kobe got in?
It's a popularity contest. This nigga under 500. How the hell you the number one vote getter?
Because he dropping 30 a game.
Right. Popularity.
Yeah, hold on. Mingo, do you disagree that LeBron should be starting this All-Star just because of how bad the team
Hell
record
no.
is?
Hell no.
You don't think he should be starting?
No. How the hell you start an All-Star game? You can't get your team over 500.
Facts. That is a good valid point.
They were.
Ain't nobody gave a damn about that shit when they come voting for no All-Star.
No, but Ghost, that's crazy, Ghost, because you sat there and say LeBron is the GOAT, right?
Yeah, All-Star is not all team.
So Ghost, let me ask you something.
Yeah, it's the GOAT.
Who has the more talented team between the Lakers and the Kings?
The Lakers.
So tell me why the Lakers is ranked above tell me why the Kings is ranked above the Lakers, but a player with LeBron James who is better than everybody on the Kings, according to you, he can't lead this team to at least a top 7, top 8 seed in the West right now.
So let me ask you this question: who got the most talent between the Kings and the Clippers?
The Clippers.
Then why they ain't doing it? Then why they ain't doing it?
They top 6 in the West.
Okay,
Top
wait a
five.
minute. But the Kings ahead of them, just like they're ahead of the Lakers.
Where the Kings rank?
Ahead of the Clippers.
Where they rank?
Fifth.
I think fifth.
Okay, so it's only a game. We're only a game back for them. It's
No,
only
you
a game
2
back.
games behind them, and we 2 games behind y'all. So the point is, the same logic you trying to apply to them, apply to us, apply it to yourself, to your team.
No, but what I'm saying, hold on, but where y'all rank right now currently?
We 11th, 12th, or something like that. 11 or 12? 12.
And how many games back? Hold on, how many games back y'all from the 13th seed?
1. And we 2 from y'all. So that means that would make y'all 3 from the 13th seed.
Bro, y'all 13 games are back from the 13th
And you right
seed.
there too,
Hold
bro.
on,
You
hold
right
on.
with us.
How many games back y'all for the 14th seed?
It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, add 2 for y'all.
So it
Y'all
doesn't-
right there too.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that we can apply that logic all over there, like our 14th
No, we
seed.
can't.
What I'm
You
saying
ain't
is this
2 games better than us. So
Hold on,
however
what I'm-
bad you
hold on,
think
Ghost,
we are,
what I'm
you on the
saying-
2 games
Ghost,
bad
what I'm saying,
or better.
Ghost, what I'm saying is this: is that if you sit there and say LeBron James is the GOAT and he's that great, it shouldn't be no reason why he couldn't lead this team to the goddamn playoffs. I don't care who's on the roster or something, because you say that he's just that great. So LeBron James better lead this team to the goddamn playoffs. If he don't, that derails him in his all-time ranking,
the
bro.
guy that guy that you call the GOAT, he couldn't do it in his 15th year. And
Who?
LeBron in his 20th.
Who?
MJ.
Well, MJ at 35 was leading his team to the finals,
No,
making
but in his
winning
15th
MVPs
year,
and winning all first team all
in his
NBAs.
15th year, he couldn't lead his team to the nothing.
Bro, they would have made the playoffs if he was healthy, if he ain't got injured. And at the end of the day, stop it, bro.
If always an if when it comes to MJ. He didn't, but he
man,
didn't.
No, but what I'm saying is that your man LeBron James in year 20 has been a complete disaster. Like, what has he been doing? What tell me, what have your boys really been doing? Yeah, what have your boys been?
He dropping 30 a game. What you
and
mean?
losing, Ghost.
Only thing he been doing is putting up useless stats. That's it.
He been losing, Ghost.
Okay, well, we gonna see. We gonna be above
we
500
saw all
soon.
last year. Y'all lost,
We'll be above 500 soon.
Oh yeah, I heard that before.
Yeah, well, yeah. Y'all just
play the Hawks tonight, go.
Let me tell you what you better not do. What your Clippers better not do. Y'all better hope AD don't get healthy, and you better duck the Denver Nuggets for as long as you can. If the Denver Nuggets get hold of the Clippers in the playoffs, it's over.
Y'all ain't nobody worrying about
yeah, we can. See, we don't have Zubac on our team, so we can play with him.
If it was a package and they were shipping him, he'd have Fragile on side.
See, we don't have Zubac on our team, so we can match up with them. Y'all can't, because y'all got Zubac.
Nigga said he have a fragile son.
Ghost, didn't you say yesterday that Zubac was the best player on the Clippers last night?
Hell no. Hell to the no.
You co-signed with Lil Red last night, nigga. So you
I said what he was saying had some validity to as far as consistency. And the defensive side of the ball, y'all are consistent because Zubac is there. And the reason why your ass is inconsistent.
Everybody, last night, Ghost said Zubac is the best consistent player on the Los Angeles Clippers. Go, goddamn, watch the stream last night, bro. Him and Lil Ray was saying that dumb stuff, right?
Sure. I guess.
Hey, Ghost. Shadiq in the chat say who you hate the worst? Who you hate the most? Zubac or Tatum? Or dislike? You say dislike.
Answer the question, Ghost.
Answer the question, Ghost.
Ghost said, fuck that.
Nigga say answer the question, Ghost. You ducking it, boy?
Ghost said, fuck that.
Ghost, why you not answering the question?
Hold on, Mookie. Hold on. I gotta take this call. Hold on.
Oh, that's Clutch Sports calling about the
Hey man, you shout out for that. He thought that Clutch. Hey y'all, this official. Bronny done signed with Clutch now. I knew it was a matter of time.
Oh man.
I knew it was a matter of time. The youngest son next, Bryce, he next. Yeah, I won't be surprised if Clutch signed the daughter, Zerd.
He said Clutch. Man, that man crazy, man. That man crazy. Hey, Ace, let me ask you something, Ace. You there?
Yo. You hear me?
Do you think your Miami Heat is better than Philly?
Miami and Philly? Yeah. When we match up in the playoffs, hell yeah.
How y'all better than Philly?
Because we're a smarter team than them. We beat them every year. What the fuck has changed?
All right, Mook, sorry about that.
Tell me what has changed. It didn't get better.
Ghost, do you agree that the Heat is better than the Philly? That the Heat better than Philly?
Hell no.
Thank you.
The Heat is better than Philly. No. Matter of fact, I told y'all, bro, I think Philly is the most balanced team in the NBA.
Philly looks balanced every year, Ghost, and they flop every year.
Philly trash.
Y'all gonna keep falling for that shit? Yeah, what y'all don't learn?
Niggas say you don't learn. These hard-headed kids, right, bro?
These niggas, yo, what the fuck? What Philly did that got any better? And then tell me what the fuck didn't change. It's the same shit, and they got Doc Rivers still.
They took PJ Tucker from y'all. They took PJ Tucker from y'all.
Spo alone gonna coach circles around Doc and win us that series. Y'all niggas don't know ball, man. Once you get to the playoffs, it's different. It's half court. The ball slows down, and it's about smart basketball and not turning the ball over. Everything Philly don't do.
Now, what you ask again, Mookie? You said something before I got the call.
Ace said, why you think Philly better than the Heat?
Philly better than the Heat? Because of Embiid.
They got a lot of talent.
Because of Embiid. That's the reason why. Because of Embiid.
See?
That joker is a nightmare for everybody over there. That's the reason why.
And then Kyrie is shooting 53%.
Don't get me wrong, he's better, but I think Bam could hold his weight against him.
Shit, I don't think so.
Bam could hold Embiid?
I don't think so.
All right. So wait. Why we beat him last year and the year before that and the year before that?
Yeah, because he really, because I mean, he won himself, bro. I mean,
they
he had that.
beat him since.
He had a cracked face.
Just ask y'all. Wait.
Hold on, but he did have a cracked face.
When has that Philly team beat Miami last?
Okay, but last year you asked why he had a cracked face. The dude got hit.
And the year before
that fucked up too.
And what happened the year before that? And the year before that?
I mean, he always got something. But if he make it to the playoffs healthy, like all these teams, we hope.
Wait, the year before that wasn't
Ben Simmons' rookie season, bro.
To the
He gonna be a problem. He gonna be a
they
problem
haven't
for the
beat
Heat.
us since Ben Simmons' rookie season. They can't beat us.
Wait, hold on. But last year y'all beat them. The year before that, the Sixers lost.
Hey, Ghost, I'm done with the Clippers, bro. PG and Kawhi has been ruled out tonight.
Well, you knew PG was going to be ruled out. He had a hamstring. He pulled it in the last game.
Yeah,
PG going to be out for a week or two.
Well, you know, it'd be fun as hell if they win that game anyway.
They're not winning that game. We getting our
You can't blame Tyronn Lue.
Yeah, they win that game tonight. Tyronn Lue gonna have to egg all in your face. He gonna throw egg all in your face. He win that game tonight.
Yup.
They're not winning that game tonight. We just
They win just for that shit.
I can't do it with this team, bro.
No, actually, the Heat, y'all ain't gonna match up with them well this year.
All right. Well, what team from last year? And
y'all
any
better
other
stay
year?
away from them, boy. Y'all better stay away from Philly. I'm telling you right now. Just like Denver, just like the Clippers better stay away from Denver.
Yeah,
y'all better stay away from them.
Listen, Joel Embiid probably the best player on the floor in that matchup, right? But I don't know. Playoff Jimmy's different, so I ain't even gonna say that. But he's better than Bam. Put it that way, right? But I think Bam can hold his own, right? And so that Joel just don't completely go off, go nuclear. But at the end of the day, we beat them every time.
Ace, hold on, Ace. Atlanta, I agree. Kawhi is tripping, like, bro.
Now, if you ask me, Boston,
it's no way that y'all niggas set up the whole second half last night and shit, right? And y'all not playing tonight if y'all got your ass blown out on national television and shit. What the fuck are we doing here? Like, is it them? That's the thing. Like, is it them or is the medical staff? Like, this is shit crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. This shit crazy. I can't do this shit, bro. This shit crazy, bro. I ain't